the Antoine Semenyo baby aduni de et say to me every ho na come on phone him say be a clubs we na come interest na ko na latest report about that say Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Man City, Manchester United, and Arsenal. Muna, here's what more transfer window. No, you be a purchase almost cotton for a bit of Sakaya. You don't want somebody Emma at for Sunderland for so to just say. France ni Abranti Obobo Edema Lazio and did Macho Guandozi ni modern boy eso ni papa ni team bebre Sunderland for so mo kwa koto just wa be de mabwa ye de won sabede Emma ete for Arsenal for so na betuja say omonde Bukayo Saka edi nkomo na san nkomo na omo edi ni de aduru akire papa ama Saka dia tum so be extend the contract e de ama Arsenal de won sabede Emma ete for ene anope England omeme for that no bobo Edema Liverpool say so bo loan Edema Aston Villa they have Elliot ne bo eso ani papa na Liverpool for match dey so person omo eton and on so da ba betu dwa say Liverpool person omo eton dey a one person bobo club bia wo England when yan tia say bodies league na face we a club do na guso a omo pen so omo ton dey a e ho no omo ton nko a ye de won se be dey Emma etiefo Sadio Mane na work say what say Emra wo free Southampton and then actually Liverpool e ka de now Kokobo at Manchester United because that time no now Louis Van Gaal Fred catch and so when you matter saying no Sadio Mane catch and so BBI come papa no so okay and the Ben say bra never bought Manchester United no so okay Manchester United coming ya mebo pa and was so called that you and who said that time Manchester United or kwa wonya bimbo it's answer that Rooney ho Di Maria mu nyina Memphis Depay mu nyina ho eto na Anthony Martial mu nyina eto na adwene se okokwa enya de obenya bia bo nto hu se Liverpool kwa down pe e no se o kan ye wo de ni Liverpool ampa o de ni Liverpool so okoye no eni o metumi se sign e de Emma no yan right na obobo e de ma Arsenal so bo e de ma the Three Lions England na nu energy Bellingham England and Albania ekobo match o mo so me kam ye no man to be anti na agudi na course na Thomas Tuchel Fred Bellingham catching so baby adu de wa ho de no eso atinti brad better nchen and Bellingham so toto ne nsade ya isa na hwe some tro for England some tro for start no ke cancer me de etre no na no yan right atena se no say ade ba kwa atena se hu a de say ba England and some tro for no sheda yes and so ye bibi na so person be superstar na ha o papa eto be cancer ma sabia hu sheda hia no maka e de afa wo ho na watena se hu say obi say N'Golo Kante one penny one some there bia no waye din bi de obeka so onye bia na waye na konye obi ade se poba ana Jude Bellingham asabe omo power omo ne den asabe omo fa no ma eni agura enya de obenya ne easy nti adenti ena se so so ma no ede Jude Bellingham so a ya rightful say English president imagine say oye bibini ne de on person obeba soro ede ntu no ma sheda omo kan se moditi ana ede hu se de metifo na anope
Jean-Fion Niamfiani Nchemu ewo FIFA World Cup ebeba so ewo nyame Edma Mexico na fe USA and Canada paso de June 11th and Jumedi no ebesha 2026 na manugu so ameno kase you know World Cup qualifiers no empedfo chese playoffs no semi-finals no and finals ni na ebetodwa na Italy mino Womo any Northern Ireland and Bebo and no playoffs are paso Wales Mino any Bosnia Herzegovina at the Bapim so Ukraine Sweden Bebo Poland any Albania and so at the Bapim so now for Turkey any Romania and so at the Kenya mu Slovakia and Kosovo Bebo Denmark any North Macedonia Bebo Czech Republic and so any Omayom dear Ireland at the Bapim so now Yakasa Jumedian who answer no penny no Wamo chese March 23rd to 31st and as how much is in na toja Guadalajara March beto drive or Montreal and afi o my Mexico mu ebi enso ebekoso ewo na omo asensi su dia se nyankopon ya adoma we ne ye mo no home na we bia a single knockout enti ye di shame apa na edem udi nkunimu a uko wanim na ko ba se game na ye bo no ye bo 90 minutes no ewie na se obi sha omienu nso hye bienu anaso obi antumi ahye be ko 114455 sa match no ebeko extra time na after extra time no so no scoreline no ekoye sa sane na etie no a na fe wo mu di agiremu e penalty shootout we ene hyehyɛ mpanifo atumi aye na yede ho sem no ede ma etiefo e wo dwumadi kese no emu na abibiman baako akwa giremu a wo mu ekobo sa playoff no bi eno ye Dr. Congo womu eni abrese krodom enei womu eni New Caledonia omumu baako New Caledonia na se Jamaica mine omumu baako ne be sha Dr. Congo eno e o sa play off no na se Congo for de nyame adom betumi afam e de afi baabi omo na mu yi no March 31st and as a decisive match no ebetumi atodwa na other seeded team no Iraq and so twen winner between Bolivia and Suriname ni obedi nkunim no obeba ba besha Iraq ewo ho afei yemfi ho na yenkopie mu ewo Germany abonten so Bundesliga no emu Mainz 05 and Hoffenheim ebebo Augsburg and Hamburg SV Ede Pim so Bayern Munich and Freiburg ebebo Borussia Dortmund o Signal Iduna Park no Wamuni Stuttgart Ede Pim so Heidenheim and Borussia Mönchengladbach ebebo Wolfsburg and Bayer Leverkusen FC Cologne and Eintracht Frankfurt Airport RB Leipzig and Werder Bremen na fi St. Pauli and Union Berlin and so to me Eddie Akenya Italian Suya no matches to ja any Cagliari Calcio ni General Bepom so Odenis ni Bologna Fiorentina ni Juventus Napoli Atalanta Verona Parma Cremonese Roma Lazio Lecce Inter Milan AC Milan Torino and Como Sassuolo and Pisa and so Ed Bepom so Spanish La Liga no emu matches to ja Friday night football Valencia ni Levante Airport Chememe Alaves ni Celta Vigo Ed Bepom so Barcelona ni Athletic Bilbao Airport Osasuna ni Real Sociedad Villarreal and Mallorca Quesiada Real Viado and Rayo Vallecano Betis ni Girona Getafe Atletico Madrid Bepim so Auchini Real Madrid na Espanyol and Sevilla and so Ed Bepo and Premier League no emo Nyame aduma cheme matches etwa go any Burnley ni Chelsea Airport Bournemouth and West Ham United Brighton Hove Albion and Brentford Ed Bepim so Fulham ni Sunderland Ebebo Liverpool and Nottingham Forest Ed Bepim so Wolverhampton Wanderers and Crystal Palace Ed Bepim so Newcastle United and Man City Kwesiada Leeds United and Aston Villa Ed Bepim so Arsenal the Gunners and Tottenham Hotspur Ed Boy Manchester United and Everton so to me Ed Abani
Jeku so de agudi hu nsema de mete fo ya dan ni de abafie ya bafie so a Ghana Premier League no nyame eya adom a e free e chena e kopem kwesi ada matches no match day 11 e ba betodwa chesa no e be ya shipa pa na e chena matches a e todwa Karila any Holy Stars and e be bona afi mediema e be Chem United enso e de ahihye so na afi kwesi ada matches a e ba so na duana e ne Brekum Chelsea Ho United 11 Wonders Nations FC ne baby any Gold Star Samatex ne Asante Kotoko Vision FC and Hearts of Lions and for Young Apostles any Accra House of Folk Dreams FC and then Swedro All Blacks and the Ebeshe so any matches are no Ebeyeshi papa na match bakwa eye Mediema any Bechem United Ebono head coach Edema Mediema Bobo kwa de Dede Ibrahim Tanku and what is bi atudwa na asema work and say Womo aye adwuma papa omo de kosa game wi mu no oni ofu se match na nyade be easy na enso so no on person omo kono ko je omo 3 points on be share goals no omo aje omo 3 points true class supported se sabe to obuchi kra de and 3 points no mo nsa ebeka.
We're playing home like any other game. When we go in, we want to control the game. We want to score goals. So definitely we are determined to do that. And it's not going to be easy. The team is a very good team. They have a new coach now. I think the players are motivated. But I think in playing home with our confidence, our supporters behind us, I hope that we'll take the 3 points.
Peace FM.
We are in some way Ibrahim Tanku de atudwa de wonsem e de ema etie for no achi no. And what say 2 players almost called Black Stars Emra Ghana yes Japan and South Korea eko board nyame adoma and 11 o'clock here womo eba babedu and no echi no so ni players almost call local Black Stars me check camera ni chei womo so eba and no echi no so under 20 players womo ekoi be at say Taylor womo nyina so eba nti wakasa no ma we nyina bom na ohwe team ekuta national team players na che so wampa and enkudi de be kodia momo.
Yes, the situation is that the 2 Black Star players are arriving today at 11 o'clock. And the local Black Star, Kamara and Che, will also be here this evening. And the U20 and Fuzi Taylor will also be here today. So I hope that tomorrow we'll have all the players on board.
Peace FM.
We are in some Ibrahim Tanko di tuja de wonsema de ema etiavna no achino and Bechem United no assistant coach and did malam ya here and on so din sembia tuja na asma work na chesa ampe no kre so no media ma ekwa kobo a tough papa isan say omo ye one of the best teams ewo and Ghana and so the coach and head coach Kwabena Emisa aki kan your ma boom omo jutum say point in there omo ekwa akoji
media I think this season we are one of the best team this season obian say we a tough team. But I think since I swear by a senior coach, why young way Juma Papa young who say mistakes be brave or team now or young way Juma send a bear team never and as at now we prepare very well. From now going, yes, we say ever say lose 2 points. We are either away or home match. We respect you as a team, but on freedom of play, I don't think say a do respect. I say the better China.
We are in Samoa, Yaya, what they are to do on some day, Emma, at for nation steps in Yamia, the moment so, and a bobo quality, the go star said the best, so your match. I know Ebeyash Papa, and not from poor man, so they are to just training the Omu Aye. Now against a year go stars, and so I didn't move bed, so 3 points as home to me.
Everybody is pushing. They all know we have to get the results just from their body posture and doing well.
We are in some African performance what they are to do, and then what you don't say. One of the former team go stars, a quack, but Yamin and Cranny, a bear tough papa.
I don't think to have. I have competition with the whole 18 teams. Yes, it's my former club, but we have a match, and that is what I'm for. There are a lot of things that they need to do. We've talked a lot, and I'm going to abide by the instructions.
Peace FM.
We are in Samoa from Paul Manso, a.k.a. Mayanga. What they are to do, sorry, so when they are not paying.
Okay, and if you're the bojaye and the birthdays no doso. This one is coming from Laura. I'll say congratulations to Mrs. Catherine Ejapoma Apia Pinkra. Congratulations, Mrs. Catherine Ejapoma Apia Pinkra, Executive Director of the Complementary Education Agency, on reaching a remarkable 60 years. Best wishes for a fantastic celebration and many more prosperous years to come. From Mrs. Emilia Akrufi of the Complementary Education Agency. Happy birthday to Francisca Amma Shipoji.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on digital online.
On a daily basis. Thanks to UnityLink, my life has become so much easier. I have on my phone in my palm right now the brand new UnityLink mobile app. It's free and easy to use, and I must say, it's fast, safe, and secure. UnityLink has the best exchange rates. Sending money to anybody is as easy as going through my phone book, selecting the person's name, bam, it's gone. It's really a great feeling when you know you can send money instantly to MTN, Vodafone, Airtel, Tigo. Easy. Now I can even transfer money from my mobile phone into my bank account and pick it up at the bank instantly. I can even send airtime to loved ones. The UnityLink mobile app makes it possible for you to send money to over 3,000 locations in Ghana. Now it's time for you to download the free UnityLink mobile app. On Android, go to Google Play Store. On iOS, go to Apple Store and get sending now. UnityLink mobile app. Money go, money come. Fast.
Mama Baba Rehoboth Havens. Biaya Emma Wakwenya, Mawone Wabusia Nya Setinapa, Isaiah Dine Papa, Nebosha say free $55,000 per. Rehoboth Havens Adaya Yan Ye, Esia Ye Mensa Damfa, Enya Biaya Tnakeke, Eya Biaya Emma Wahotoswo, Nebambo. Fanose wote mantemwa, Ahobambo Shonko, Enije Biaye, Ni Asumjia Eyema Wabusia Woho. Ghana fodo do na ewa manone eni da so so mbetumi atofie wo Ghana eya kechiri esanya so di pie de omosonti na no kwasem ne se edi se Ghana ni bia tumi ye fiura bebi a woni wabusua benya hotoso na asan ye japade amachiri ma sane ebeye obi bia benya kwenya aye fiura nti Rehoboth ne Ghana sikankrabia hodo aye hyehye sonko a ema wo tofie na watua ne nkakra ne ehia ne se wode $5,000 beto ase na eno ma wakwenya ma utumi tu kotenemu na ne aka no watua ne nkakra woma wonfie du baako a wodi betua woka sane ebeye a ahokyere bia mmemu ye wo 2, 3, 4 bedrooms a yahye da siesie no se ema wa hotoso bambo enne asetinapa Mentwentwan wona ase kra bowodache ho ban ne freying wo +447 917 376 631 ana +233 24 476 4499 ebiem +233 55 375 1933 Rehoboth Social Housing yama wani da so se obeye fiura bemu
Ko me hu wache. Me be fie bia me meto.
Asemo, na se me ko school. Enu ti pressure ne adehua ne ade. Enu ti na wo metumi wo fie no.
Enti wa she school ase no wan kan kire me. E wa bra wonim se me no wo kasesie e wo me school ko ho.
Minua, fa cheme. Odumfo bi ada Roman Pinnacle Education Services one wo boa me processes ni nyina wo ye ni free omanye meka pre wodie age won a omo behwa aboa uko school no na ban sen tua woka hwese ne ma efefefe
akom ni nchiremu
wonso wo betimi aboa wo bekwa certificate courses diploma degree masters ene ne akeka ho tie hia ne so obefrɛ won ye wo UK hai a wo asetena ne de watu edi
sa
no kwasem ne se enya wo masua ho adwuma nko an wo yi o odi hie bi wo Ghana na opese wo de ne ba UK nso a wo beboa no se yen srahwe tourism ana se conference a wodi ho dwuma wonim se me wa fa se kofi o ha me Pinnacle fo de na ba
ampa
wo bo adwuma papa na Ghana no o machira kwan e wo awoshi DVLA building ni mu hwa
DVLA building ni mu
e ho pepepe
na UK hanso enfa na mehu omo
UK ha de o machira kwan wo the Hub Business Center 335 to 351 South Renham Road Dagenham RM10 8QR Frewa numbers yeso 079-471-52878
Sisuma mi bio
079-471-52878 Enti sanso ahwehwe mo abefo ntintamfidie ne so Amofaba Pinnacle Education.co.uk Pinnacle Amofaba Education Services.
Let your education be your pinnacle.
Introducing Ida's Shipping Services Limited, your premium partner in shipping solutions. Come to us for your excellent door-to-door air freight or sea freight to Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world at affordable rates.
From £3.65 per kilogram, you can get all your air freights to Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. And on your sea freight, from £40, you can get all your basics to Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. From £75, you can get all your drums from UK to Caribbean, Kingston.
Our streamlined processes ensures that your cargo arrives safely and on time every time. At Idas, we ship personal and commercial items, containers, cars, and parcels at affordable prices. We are also into airline ticketing and money transfers. We are located at 65 Upton Lane, Forest Gate, London, E79PB.
You can also call us on 0203 9760 or 079 4736 1067. Email us at idas.shipping@yahoo.com.
Idas, the best in town.
Co Limited. Wow! Quality accounting and tax services. And now officially recognized as one of the top 200 UK accountants in the 2016 Sunday Times list. Hooray! Come, let's do business and even save you more money. AJN and Co Limited. We are chartered certified accountants and business advisors. One of the finest in the country with quality professional services and excellent customer delivery. Our services include preparation of company and annual accounts, bookkeeping, self-assessment, payroll services, preparation of charity accounts, gift aid claims, tax planning, tax returns, business plans and advice, company registration, preparation of budgets, all kinds of mortgages and remortgaging. And now we are one-stop shop to arrange protection for general insurance, life cover, medical and health insurance, and income protection. We mean business. That is why we are now officially one of the top 200 accountants in the country. Papa. Yamaya budinya echese yaduma soeni. Entibra. Niyenya u tax returns. Eni waduma hu sikasem nyina emau. Na yababua u amuonya mortgage. Na ya ye insurance inshishaya efata wo wajuma eni wabusue nyina. So big companies, small businesses, charities, sole traders, self-employed, shops and restaurants. Please call Let's Do Business on 0163 447 0495. That's 0163 447
0495 or 0788 307 7742. Our address is AJN and Co Limited, Equitable House, 10 Woolwich New Road, London, SE18 6AB. Visit www.ajnandco.co.uk. Now officially a Sunday Times Top 200 accounting company.
Public university, no. Omoji to Musa Omode, your friends, transgenderism, adopted as part of the statute. University of Ghana, your public university, no. Said you, vice chancellor, or bar, the Sia, said you are sorry, Penimu, on the council, no. Almost the same university statute, no, to admit of transgenderism, LGBT plus activities. Yeah, just here. And before you saw letter come on, so we woke up respond to the letter. No, when we respond since last year. Yeah, press conference. Yeah, matters of fair officers. Oh, about the response, Beba. If the University of Ghana can say, oh, look at the number of students there. You want to change the perception in the University of Ghana. Their course was secondary school. Maybe you won't even have time. There are a lot of sports in Ghana. LGBTQ plus activities. On the metro. Recently, so academy teacher be one say
so cancer, I mean these things are happen hello cancer Otumenka.
Yeah, me talk about.
Yes, me be success I mean kokoko so an educational institution you I mean, after the passage of this bill, no, how will we ensure society may a bit me free yen educational institutions no emo? Good
bill no bar and then a babwa because promotion advocacy as our 18 professors is that bill will act no a personal president here. It will abolish, it will make it easier for the police to enforce because what I am no. There's no provision for attacking advocacy and sponsorship and all of that. We can only use it by interpreting the existing law. It's not too clear cut on the mission. So that we can stop the advocacy, we can stop the sponsorship, we can stop the recruitment of our children and the grooming on the mission.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
So said, yeah, I compare Kuyi and I make Bugri na Bunzu Swaba.
Oh, Ken was the first person that spoke on it publicly. What I say?
So people make the Omohake. They no information now no more by your can once.
Yes.
And can it also be said? Yashishan say, young hacking information, Amra. Yet the information we are Nabugi Nabu Swabekasa. Nabugi Nabu Bekasa said the Baya Ibenya support. Not in the eyes and in the ears of people, no matter this ampa. A be free Kenho because Bugri na Bukra Babe respond. The crowd my you say.
Send the Edman of say. Send the Edman of say. A message almost say, I said, back home say, all accounts should get together and lead the MPP. We cannot allow the minority tribes to continue leading us while they remain their subordinates. Let's take our party back to accounts in the name of Kennedy Japan. Like, which reasonable person will do this?
And it's a book in Abu Zubekan.
So you see how they scheme the things.
But shy, Bimu say, can it also be say, be a na former vice president who say, not in a stronghold, no. As I agrees him, owing to the results from 2024 elections in one. It said the okay said there are regions who are Kramuni. Any MP seat be our be a short and not in Krabi between them. And against the home constituency Kranoa voted through by an Indian. Can it also be another dynamics be a camp be introduced to get the people in the north say thereby be a momanenka na rana yenim say any message be anti yemfa we enye bibi to get your attention.
We message almost sending in the name of Kena. I mean, we are looking at a more probable reasoner, quite logical, meeting the test of logical consistency. And when you do that analysis and you realize, say,
Ken should be nipa obey disadvantage with this message. Nipa be beneficial ultimately will have to be Dr. Baumia. Because you say I can vote you didn't have for asema na say same for asema. What does it mean? Say same for you na kwa protect the will same ni candidate there e wo ho. That is the intention of the whole message. But for and then no delegates, they are very sophisticated and very complex. One we are very discerning than what we can imagine. Not for no so can say be a ne ho dey, but no say be na ho dey dey for more. But he will still win the northern parts of the country. Obe me say northern region obe win, but can be close to Gabon. Northeast the Krum no home region is obe win, but can be close to Gabon. Baby say ne kan wo biti e kese pa wa hwe ne be chemu pe upper west wa side ho no wa ne tumuni ade no but baby to say upper east bo Ghana boko ne mpatemu ho say e wo ken be wini. The reason is say say sa omu issues ne ho no enye say sensitivity me pese meka ho asem e wo radio so nti ho say no nobody is trying to benefit from it, but I mean voter behavior no, especially I heard the last election, baby a coin how musibo akena. E ho say no, you see say our region is where say can be team win. Enti Dr. Baumia na ho dey aba form. Na ho dey aba form generally. Me se menye mi suro kra na ka Dr. Brian Champo a put the game kakra bi a ko obetima shock no. Ko obetima shock no. Na ho dey aba form pa because ensa na kura mu nyina so obi atwe no ho. Ana campaign no so no enko so ho. Campaign ne enko. Ana me buy na me di nkomo bi offer. But they mean to be from but campaign unko. I mean that campaign unko. Say no.
I didn't know my resort to strategies.
Akwa so be nsuo fa no. Unse nsuo fa wa. Ne mu huma nyina ayi uma. De obeye bia no, bibia be hu bia no so mu. Say yesebio ice water rubber na dem kura na. Unse wakoso be ice water rubber e be betima atwoke wo. Ohun. Enti basa kama mu no twi kase wani so yo krak so wani so yo krak the obehu bia wo don sabe so because wo enti basa everything you want to do to your advantage because wo dey mamenka wo said Dr. Baumia a personality no a very modest and humble personality obi aso Dr. de obono ho Dr. de ne kasa ye kama Dr. de a very humble person meboa but wo dey hwe na no nkofo edi na cha omo kasa ma no hwe ayi abronya mo you kwesi botwe mo o de hwede dia tem ne ade ne I'm not saying say be so be free o but say obi ka say there is a camper nko betimi kura kadidi atem kwa mfiri ne camp ne kasa basa kasa ntwitwie hwe na no chama wontimi oso election ye national council ye sheda the top down by said the way betimi awi abama Dr. Baumia like nkofu edi na chi asesa papa no the aura around the campaign.
But on so beka ya dan minim say ye greater Accra ha say ono na ye candidate no nti whoever be obi be perceive say o one camp or ye bibi na say tia wo a don't deal with the
was say na ya mo bi amese na bra mo
so we the individual bi na bi a or you fan of him na bi a open as mo ye
ni okay FM ha mo ye adwuma say mo media men na mo ye adwuma hi mukoya de bi ade anim gwase beka OKFM and despite media ni nyina we sure say papa despite oba be jina ka tell say hwe na we kana amfa na ne suba amesema bro he will sack you. That is the beauty of leadership. Say BC can come guy be mebody near final alestate no oba no cancer one kwa na he doesn't have the permission of Ken oba ye so na me chicha ma untumi one ye say na Ken say untumi so onya manunko face court party asem mfanya da ema bonten ken pamo ni fi no ho papa ye frɛ no kwaku anan asawan ho ni okudi Dr. Baumia temi uzo no ken ni guy bi ye program bi expose bi wo Oman FM any na 2
ya
so papa no kodi di Dr. Baumia tem the following day ken sake no so that's the difference what I say the difference with the two leadership yen ka say I don't know na wo se chama wontumi achi anasa wo na abronye di atemi there is no way say Baumia na trust scripts in the man there is no way. But or yes, I now be a who say, one now only penny and then now be ten nakasa, I'm an etienne, and you stand to benefit from a diatem way. At the end, I will show you. One kasa who auntie and obi able who said, Sebu penny, you know, if you seen talk a cry, they will answer, Mario be a day, a womb. Sana Bakakoba. Sana Nipa be bring no bear their bedroom. And I know the free no. but we expect a demonstration of leadership. Send you also penny, nipa see and now abono is near de or call bona sampa bro your moko board in tutu now Dr. Baumia or her. If you are losing sampa votes, abron no coalition. On coalition, you will be the repercussions in effect in the consequences. Won't ever count. So when you are no one, Tiana say, oh, me and myself, Wabrabo. Huh?
We're going to be expected and Canadian and my mom come on, she and say, or you be been say, well, me a campaign to your advantage in Tinkamunya di Nonye.
Oh, Sebio say, yet they're politically a boy, but you are what is the end? You know, say party in a way. Oh, you know when to me, we need no election for so better, that's all. And there be a cast ideas, so busy rich ideas. Yes, the rich ideas are good. But if you don't get somebody who can win power, those ideas never come pass it. Name food trouble home. Yeah, class, I'm not going to do it. Obio, second, Ubo, you catch us a kuyi, be a facia on Panasabra. Over damn Panasa, Albert Street, but one answer can turn about. Be to me who second be a dawa na be a bukana, ya bobby biano, what a chen idea be. I want to. Who say, why you fee because I can't pass it? Oh, you need to mean the MP. A question pana and a 4 corner tifo baby. And so when you don't bring it out, I make linear. If I so be in this other corner so you need the power. Other than that, sir, ideas in your thing they'll become obsolete. You be done and pass in foot trouble home. Say men and I'm not quite run and pass and foot a boss can no more go on.
Your name lawyer Kwesi Kwatio, your spokesperson, the Canadian Compre in Japan campaign, and now Airbound Commune. Now, where the NTC campaign, when your mum come up across about proxy, voting yamping, where the Mamisa showdown campaign leading to 2023-2024 flag bearership election. Now, can we be?
Last one. I know make a home. Nana, who said, Sebia Quest, a panic na habai. And 24 said, Tassin the Banyansa from. Sure. Na me bois Iraken. Crime so, but mean to me, you may say, Sabres, I'm a boss, Doctor, you said, which was so pay vice, or Rotababia, who's a no also or contenders in the home, as whether he was lobbying or the system was considering him. No, the principle is that it was something that was on the table for to be considered. Hantina Nyansemuno, Sebu Nipo no, or more Quenya. On Satimiko, I don't mean sorry opinion yet the Entiano. And he can't see a papa, Mijinity. We didn't say last election, they are Mkoyi because we needed a stronger candidate. And he never say, a board of Tabamia, they are holding in a good fine. Yameboa be but Ankoya, what is the next? And the number so primaries, numbers to say, primaries and the Kaken by a Kobe, they could be winning. I mean, behind the scenes, now your name for Casafa Fonso, and no more, yes, or Monia the M1. Do beside their last election, I was more keen than Baomi. I just say, na New York Muno, let's say be inside the Eton said the Bayer, you also don't go and betray your boss or hurt his feelings.
And then maybe bizarre question way because now me say your day 2023-2024.
Yes.
At 2025-2026, you never say Nimienu, the one na agada momentum pa.
Say last one the election. Last one they say I mean election almost 137 MPs di back for echi. Almost all 6,000 appointees di back for echi. Almost all 276 MMDCs di back for echi. This be omu ni omadwen. Constituency executives 17 na okwa be bia upompo so di back for echi. And I don't think that was any proper contested election. I don't think so. This is what we call election. When the equal playing field, level playing ground. I mean, the only year member we want to say the excesses has also been too much. Some of them has gotten so personalized. Yeah, the nipa home bem, the attempt no, and the attempt they may condemn from all angles. Yes, so yeah, normally be higher bro so. That about me almost be higher and normally be bro so because I know the year back why the album and then me condemn. But this is one of the best contested elections. Sisi Amino can say very open. What I say. Of course, there are two leading contenders. Canada, Japan, Dr. Baumia. These are the two leading contenders. But Dr. Brian so has also changed the dynamics. I think the the higher Dr. Brian Champon performs, the lesser Dr. Baumia's votes become. There is that correlation. It was the Nkofona or the Orchard. So this time we are also having a third force. Unfortunately, my former boss went to Puli Bebre this time around. He said, on also know Din Kakra, Otisi movie, he started well, but he said, then also perform. And you were engineer, so I didn't say about perform. But this time around, election will be. I feel it's a more competitive election, even though the excesses I feel say excesses against a perform Kakrano. But I mean, all being on. Me will GDS strongly say at the end of the day, can Japan will come out victorious.
Maybe some question we say na question we know historical antecedent to be a bako we cry free Bible mu say at the time I was elected Saul. Na onu hompo, but he was elected.
Yes.
And I am told, I stand to be corrected. I say, aside for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Maybe not on the prison crime election because so still he won.
Yes.
Mamimbisa, what the campaign watch in campaign of what percentage of influence and effect is campaign to elections?
Oh, who said? Well, I mean the biblical history of my analogy Nina was influenced by the resolve of human being. Which it was a campaign. Just that it may be a direct campaign. For instance, look at the biblical case of Saul. In the case of Saul, Saul's ascension to the throne. Saul Kaya. Who's Israel Bakosem? Na mama Israel who is here no more mohine. In the case of Israel, no nyankopon na yomohine. But the people of Israel were determined to move in a certain direction. Jomuko who the prophet Samuel says Samuel enko petisi nyame no mo ehene on that omukwa nyame se there be omukwa nyame se there be no abedi omo on the third occasion nyankopon de ono aka so ne kuyi so ye de emo so Saul's ascension to the throne was not all that clean. It was not within the biblical theologians will tell you it was not within the sovereign will of God, but it was within the permissive will of God. But what is the principle I'm trying to outline? The principle they say omanfo ni nyina were determined to move in a certain direction. So that itself was a campaign. And to me, Busa media, a friend is saying, Adibia anywhere, it comes out of a vacuum. Nina, the human resolve. One more to Tiabaco Sema, oh, no, nay, one more, any pana and essential almost a mope, any pamana by day, Abidu almost uncle the soya day, a mom. That's why I said that when the people are determined to move in a certain direction, there are situations that even God can step aside and almost a second your motion. Even in the last election, certain class of people who hold that power were determined to move in a certain direction. God even stood aside and was seconding the motion. A man daughter about me, but this time around, what the 2 years ready, the same campaign. The people are determined to move in a certain direction. Okay, I say, say 218,000 for the prime minister. One we are the voter population of 18 million, which is 1.2% of voter population of 18 million. When the masses, the 18 million, will be asking for camera, I don't know what saying but most importantly, they say ultimately you still have to campaign. On Timinka say income say team come say bro. Professor Bernard Mo and then penny from some of them don't have their permissions to put their names outside. But you can't bank all your hopes on prophecy. You still gotta work. I also call from name party for an kasa because 2 million. Okay, I say me no di can kasa me say 2 million sere. And 2 million one more 2 million mo dia no. I see a here 2 for no. Oko no ma pone kakra de amount. In the campaign there, I strongly believe say election winning in a campaign. Election winning a campaign.
Reasons why me besides our question about and away no on the prophetic side. And about 1 week. Then the second one, in terms of the question here, if that is the case, 5 aspirants in a campaign. I compare cooking the Hina Japan to 5 no. What makes Ken's campaign unique and outstanding? Eddie win
especially with the backgrounds of prophecies are Abbas Obi no. And I don't mean you know film.
And that's where you know. On the message, you know.
There is a question, no? Who's there? We say who interview near you by question. Oh, yes, cross examination. I say, who did me to tell? Who me and this year.
And I want to see who you pay.
Yeah, but I mean, even just a quick bite on that, or even on that stretch, you know, also be out on a Juma warrior. Obi or ball or maybe 2 7 ball, but and yam young name Michael is a professional footballer.
Sure.
And he, Prophet Bernard, Mono, Mother, Mono, Juma, Moya, the air, and then Yamaka Samo also, Afamos, and there is that such level of credibility. But I just say prayer, I said the same Bible. No one may catch you. Say prayer is not like a grocery list of items. A ura shopper say akrama okwa no koyi. A way what they were saying to Nyankopo and him said that his will be done and not yours. It is just like the same thing. Prophecies have the characteristics of coming to pass or failing or delaying. But also will duty also yeah. Oh yeah. The year because so I part no. We will not bank all our hopes on prophecies. Nyame F on the side, but you say a side. But now to your substantive question, and say what makes campaign unique. Can campaign? Don't say you be evidence-based campaigning.
Sure.
Okwa okura nwa, okura atoko, okura bro, okura tea, green tea. Just okura no be bebre e mo ni ade. No o chere nti oba origin ha. Say if I say Eastern region koyi. Say Eastern region mu dua bepa, omo asase kama. Omo ya bepa. And the honor call betimi the Brunia one achero. No, the local ones watch. No, achero say, you betimi the year the AB, ya bay, betimi at the aye and we be betim the air way, be betim the air samna niade. So he's really talking about employment, job creation. Now, not only job creation, but he's also marketing your local products as well. How they are the echo, so people can relate to the campaign or yeah. And now what makes Ken campaign very unique is one, the track record and the personality he's built for himself over the years. We say Benfoka say, "Kwatrikwa bema ntuma TND." Also, what is akasano? Kwatrikwa bema ntuma TND. Ana yesi bedi akudi fatana kono enye nkwankwa nuase. So now kwatran nkwankwa nuase gem frama eto dame. Na me twam na wo yes anu ye mfro bedi ako. Ebi a de wakọ ni ma ya aboaje. So enti what is the track record of Ken? The track record of Ken is say nipa also be enwuma no. Busa say we be enwuma ni bia ma pen and why be pen. One, or track record say the biggest school store in West Africa or be so the biggest school store in Africa or no dia. Biggest steel plant in Africa or no dia. So you can track record enwuma mu no for fruit factory. So oba the media groups are
factories they are in operation.
Yeah, I think say fruit no one more raw materials need to be meat. The omode juice, fruit juice in other no.
Okay.
We say raw materials. The last time the briefing I had, they say factory no within 3 months no more processing and carry organ in every. In 9 months now can whereas the factory is literally not working. Oboka. There is no point in the factory no. You can continue to run it. Unless say ubinya anka topar. And now be shake your for chi no more duankano untumi nya dey the factory cannot be functional. So until our amantem or starch factory, the starch factory is operating, the steel no there say I feel no more jatum and or cold stores no so operating and the media businesses and the real estate you crown a dying program last time there I think we just have his permission to say because can or bola show so also 277 houses and your houses were seated at the Daoka kill. Any party team and I ask myself, say fear be a more security barco, cleaner barco, garden boy barco, multiply by 277. How many jobs not created? 3 by 277. How many jobs not created? And on the recent factory, a rubber factory, make us say 360 workers or 300 year or not necessary. What I say. So when he comes from this background, I'm Kofu Nimu Sesena Otie. No say Ken so go send him say about 2 music or 2 media Ken de near day and now woman so canokre almost Ken or canokre almost Ken de make I first almost Ken de kasa so no credit de nkwa de oka. So people acknowledge say yes he has shortcomings as a human being which they say ni panim penifo e be ni na say Ken has become very measured. Or focus on the campaign, evidence-based campaign, any idea or in the Juma and you so the campaign. But this time around, no, people look at that track record. People look at the character traits. Ken or who could draw. He's a disciplined guy, patriotic guy, very honest guy. Don't go so any Ken campaign no dear. Yeah, the man and I got on a bed there better. And until I'm for marketing say not about me market up or many Dr. Baumia has been visible for the past 16 years. Obiye visibility is presence, but marketability, acceptance, marketability, credibility, the value people place on you. GD or Magia 2 or Magia 2 more. And do you hear Ken? Ken is the only candidate amongst them. He is both visible, and also marketable. Also, we are marketable in tools. What a fair spot, me out to tools here, my boy, and once and so. You buy and talk, and then I don't listen a coy. A queer some boy. You who 16 years in the candidate has been around, but they didn't buy it. But this time around, 2020, I say the candidate, he has been around, they know him, but tools or the cool Jomo Echo Swako, and Yama boy, a Toronto Saka, now some back we almost say no free Burkina, someone when he who are at the same meeting. And the who are not until to come over talk and walk to be that talk about to confiana or the apple free. And that is what Ken presents, his unique traits and his track record. And now man campaign I quite different. Of course, couple the fact that okay you man want some. Memo any maba in idea near you man want some. Numa ntiama the campaign e kopa.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station.
So, and how is the message?
The message about jobs. But of course, we must say quite personal before so I know. I say our areas from agriculture and socio-economic transformation. Again, there is a strong link between tourism and socio-economic transformation. And what I can say, decentralization. About the congestion Accra, no amount other regions, also are very active. And the obey ministries, you know, about 70% of the ministries obey for Accra, and they acquire other regions, until over eastern regions, your compromise trade and industry, northern regions also the agriculture, voter regions also the tourism, education, maybe it's a central region. So, you can get other ministries as well. For instance, trade, for instance, in my view, and of course, when we frame the policy, we frame trade, for instance, and quite Santia, a bit more east. Because Asante is somebody Japa, na east is somebody Japa. So, you go for near, then you don't say Dready, but quite Santa as well, don't form my India, don't Japa. So, we have to get the ministries closer to them. And to acquire a message, we're not on. Or can you once make it in my AB pay? Me what that track record no. Me wo hu nim die. Me nim nkofo a metim no about investors. Also there about 13 investors. Ono mu nyina multi-dollar billionaires. A ono mu nyina do musika be sha oman ama oman na de akodanim. Wo kan so a omanfo no gitum. The enti omo gitum ye say they don't see Ken as an ordinary politician. They see him say we different.
Eno na ya na misuro kakra no te say dia Sir John of blessed memory be kan no. A fear delegate. For that matter, fear supporters and so Obeko Omeba Besia, Town Hall, Venu Nombeba, Ombeba Ajoso, Emra workers are making promises. But I become we are seeing no about 2 corner we in insurance on the bar. A different picture crying chat. Meanwhile, what makes you convinced they say, yes, indeed, in Crofui, Euphoria, ya wa modiaje in some year king. If I come na yen so
oh say ya de offering say o sempakani no say asem no de yakoka asem no ka yibegu asase paso ebegu abo mu ebegu nkase mu na twabre ni do ni wura ni be ni dia de afiri mu ya de yeso yegidie kase e o pa na say akoy say the trainer asem na bible ka so he na koma da nyankopon de ensem no say akoy say nsu etene ba bi ono asafo ade pe no de eto enti ya de ne say be ho ka kasempa no ni ase nyame say won fa won makoma nya de ento ba bi e de eye so we continue to appeal and also the opa hey obu okwa opa nyame betime de na koma ato ba bi eye so opinu akoma na do wura fi ne Nebukadnezar where the obu ho be pinu akoma and by the end of the day no we hope say the maximum number of people will come to our side. And most times we also run internal polls to assess your strength and what the people need. Oh, to be a running internal polls as Sancho and who then so tier near who at the crash say the yaka. And to say an election is more scientifically based, it's more scientifically run. To who say Hasi, we are who they was so we can we see the month for her, we need power in our between the Wakasa. Nina ye 2-1 more. We are, I mean, science doesn't lie. Of course, you have what you call a percentage of error. But who you know free where you want to say your boy home than pa.
Now, if you can say, oh, here can campaign all your promises are on Mickey and in some more work and the union as well say. MPP delegate in son to Abamanoa. Many are of the belief say Senka Ken and an flag bearer 2024. What's your messages, no? And I say my one message in the mono, which does not so much dwell on the past and what the NPP government then has done. And Kebianka Ken, when you could losing no percentage, you know, and yet, say.
I strongly believe that conversation should even be expanded if you are not being charitable. Say Ken Krana and a year or before from Pokra, who say, Ye nim kunimukra will have a better performance. You see, and Penifoka can be saying, Sue a cherry to my day. Not about me owning dear pa. Oh, or any default. But situations, these circumstances that surrounded 2024 election, near any free man at the M1. Adia ye nim se wo hu nim dia wasase su pa wo ko hu school ko Canada ko ye hu pi the economy meboa
sure
na economy na wo hu nim dia no ye koto aba no an economy so na wo kaya dot about me campaign against the backdrop of the party no about power meboa also when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate to expose you and you had na arrested the dollar and giving the keys to the IGP no money ade yes so be say 2024 you necessarily didn't supervise the mess asem na ye the to ye. And then Rebia made by my man left. Now make a chance say, all of a sudden, it appears a Ghana for review said the past 2 years near if you COVID Abba. But whether it's Dr. Baumia or it's not Dr. Baumia, ultimately you bear the brand. Wouldn't people will put the responsibility on you. In the lesson year qua, oh say dollar will be the call 1:4. What's say papa the pakro or nya the trade will cost 170 questions tomorrow. Oh time no now they are free 4 cost 17. How do you convince any reasonable Ghanaian say yours was better? In that circumstance, no, there is no way say Ghana for Benya Didio. And no money be so sometimes some of them are personal, but say be a party either at 17, a question be Pandikuna Hamba or Yatasi Banansa form. So in terms of the candidate we presented, it appeared to say Neni Panya the engine into. Almost partner and why party in why I don't disprove that. But sebi unti akufado for to no kwa no obo bia to Ghana Hana. No. 2008 President Kufuor free office. One is in Ghana for party and people who nye. When President Rawlings was leaving office, one can say Sabrina ndisi for who nye. Obia kwa bia Ghana e dia bufuo ne ya asantanye ka wante. Say or so na no be TV or to President Mahama President or so catch President Mahama say Kufuor so mu dia bufuo ne ya na ekom na ye dey etoy. And one dey to aba. If you look at a normal, you had 2 by 2 lima by and 1 and the 2 Rollins by and 1 the 2 Akufo-Addo by and 1 the 2 Obi by. But the extent of rejection, we share 16 regions of Ghana, a move 15 of them ye declining in votes. We share out of 276 constituencies, a move 199 of them we lost. We lost the presidential, which translates about 72.2% rejection rate. You cannot tell me send a party the candidate mattered. And you had close to 400,000 people or more cotton parliamentary to tea a candidate. So I agree. Sanya Kennedy Japan Pokra na ye Alan Chamatin and any other candidate or very revival yebia wouldn't have that loss. That loss I'm not pinning it on Dr. Baumia on the course of loss but his acceptance by the general populace was also low. It is a more reason why out of 276 constituencies, 199 of them we lost. Interestingly, do you know there are 7 regions that Dr. Baumia failed to win a single constituency? There are 7. Yes. There are 7 regions when we need a single constituency. 276 constituencies, we lose 199. 199 constituencies. How then do you say and it gives me that hope and that assurance, especially looking at the figure. Also, know the data mine to appreciate data. Ocean Nipa almost 400,000 mokotoma pieces of motutiana. It shows that ultimately you know the inframe. And for me, I'm convinced that I can cry any powerful for beyond the buyer. Obey me election.
Wow.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Yeah. Because on no dear name, it is a whoop, Pequia Benny, be more drain, say, I was so to me, Sebi, Ifrain. I was so to me, Jeffran can finish. Some now can be bima and money one ya conobium. Now when ya coyaba.
Intina Manuka said the NPP Moody, a ja edasu ewomu tension.
Intino would need base for Muntini said the man no don't put in should be grateful to the party and say thank you, bye bye, Nakwa baby. Grassroots no one show more contract. What I say, and some baby, the bomb say I'm wedding.
First of all,
okay.
It's says over Chorosemna. Na ubi a nyankopon de adwuma kese bi a hye ne nsa no obanda a lot of attacks.
Okay.
Mame for obi to say Joseph Enyem fato ho. Abra nyankopon eyi ani so ade ho kire ne say oba be ye ni patitru na ni nuanom ne papa mpo omo bebo mu ase ama no so no daya sorry ya o kan daya ne ho asem na ni so ade hu ne mo peso yen e ma ni nuanom nyina krampo betan no edu ba bi no omo che no say nka yenkoku no e na ba ko nya adwinsa cha say ne yen ton no metumi actual Bible bebre various parts of the Bible a obi anyankopon ho sra won so no ade ba ko anwosra na attract ne say attacks bebre ba Kristo mpo ye wo na ni na wotwe no I say mpanimfo miensa bi ba se o mehu nsoroma no wo baabi na o ma ba se o mbesom no so ni na ye intricacy a Herod de ba be fa so settings inti se wo ye obi a woni da form a ye se bofra a de no ena abadase ti first unya hu se obi wo ho na nkofo start attacking na e apin wachi ne se abo 20 ye ya enye yehu ye ti adwuma we ase
obi se ayi ukọ krokituam ebi akọ krokituam ayi ana wedding na wunim nsanom na ope baabi akotwa bia ope musa was what there for 5 different places ketia efin no se ho nkofo ta akọ
because they chese nkofo ta so but no crazy first of all no enye yehu yete adwuma no ase se adwuma we no se opportunity that we nimu ankofo be attack obebre they inti ankofo attack Dr. Baumia in fact maybe na me kan obi social media post so say abana ye kotuna ko ete say Baumia nkwa na gina faako
yes
and na nipa 4 na aka ni na gina faako because 4 na aka no obia start pe na omo attack Dr. Baumia
yam se ko beja pon den na wo fom
but at least we have 4 ni na huni nara no be a percent or to be man they inti no mo attack Dr. Baumia because omo nyina agitum say and now no na or the front runner
yes
in this election and now kan pipi kunum hwan na ne bobre edu animu a ye pepani obedi animu a ye de hye ne say ye a dodo na dwenkyerɛ ne say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia
yeah
enti say obi pese ono enya kwan beje franka ne free nsem a wo so fiase ye keka ne ho nsem bi
dodo na yi ne eye scientific ana say ye de ani bubu a
o scientific wo hwe polls ankofo ahodo aye sabi even NDC for polls crampo omo kire mu say omo tumi hu say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na the front runner na saying term say academics be polls almost came up with the same he say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the front runner in this say nekra say mehu a Musa Dankwai bi na waye ono so e kan sisu biom say ansa na yanka say internal polling ayeye etre and say by and large Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na the front runner in this election now even omo 4 na ene ne nam no omo kra gitum eno nti na omo ko campaign trail so the first thing omo ye ne say omo attack Baumia because ono no di anim nti say wo pekwan aba anim a bi mu adwen ne say e wo say utumi say be ehwan olu free ho e wo say utumi gi franka ne fini say na ka bibi ma amane ho anya akono biom na wo anya kwan aba nti eya na omo pese omo de hye Dr. Baumia say 2024 about one e call ya yen nkodim no Dr. Baumia enti na yen nkodim godin enye no kre
samu so na ye flag bearer
no kre e ka so be a flag bearer enkyere say ono nti na ye wini ana say ye wini mikrom because constituency krobi ho ye friend Zevo
And if you be free, I 40 to what
your friend is Zevo.
Okay.
If for talk about honor say Dr. Baumia and we need as MPP and we near. Won't mean sorry preoccupant kase Dr. Baumia. I was so dumb was to now who has a day in Tina and we was Zevo. Ebi abekungo so Zevo de omun to aba Emma MPP.
Okay.
Me wo Cantamanto. Krebi o me ho. I can see one polling station, a Crabia, what the northern part of the constituency. A Kokwaso Treho. Ober Corone Bia, where are some count. Chairman or Woho, or ne Kromafua, a Woho, Ewan to Quebec. And Mesone, a Quaco Toba, no Manco Toba, unto me, so born by Dr. Mahmoud Bauer. Until so to me, don't want to pronounce a dainty Abananko, Abano ya 2 First of all, it's a NDC or vote and Pejabia. We have vote on 2024. I'm saying difference is just close to about 30,000 or so.
Yes.
Get to Webby. Na your vote so take 2.1 million.
Now what ding?
Into your do most because you call her say daintia. Your coin and me buy only be made the report be by her say.
Okay.
We Conrad Adenauer Stephen Foundation for report.
Yes.
The 3 reports are a year after election. Back we Ashanti Regional Report. And no Liki Babontin immediately say waiting for you now. Any one Michael Quay report. Michael Quay report no. And no party no Bonibeka say a trade secret. Se kwanya faso ye juma ni adieni na wom. Into Michael Quay report no. Oman check copies. Ombe kind chere on National Council.
Yes. And a corner that they now for say omani game pafwo. Omoko out Koye research. Said they spoke to over 16,000 people across the country. Report no publish it. Be online. We hear be. Oh, Oma publish online.
Publish report na nipa boni form person be kind report no intino. Or they atu nche na dey be so ya blame about me.
Oh, make I say
report na online.
Let me wo bi o.
E da online.
Oh, okay, the message aka ho ase.
Pacho kai Uko page 27 of the reporter or chere the intia you win here. The intia you lose abano.
Okay.
In fact, omoko around only past 16,000 edin kita ho e find out say denti na ba no either say one to anase motutia MPP omoko around no 47.3% o hanchiche mu eduonan ensun echiri pomiensa of omo interview no mo say denti o man to aba ama MPP anom tutia MPP ni say na eniemo mo ayede
ayede
say high cost of living
say hold on mo see okay almost say name mu ayedi dia and Dr. Baumia yes wo ye economic kid it one na ye
now on no in charge of the whole economy okay
okay
but the first point they say 47.3 almost say a high cost of living
okay
we to say 2 items be e-levy ne betting taxes ebomua and kwa be 13.7%.
Wow.
Kofua to abetia and 13.7%. Or haji mu dumiensa na echiri ponso. Omse di ntom tutia no e-levy ne betting tax.
Wow.
Me free SHS
13%.
Yes, free SHS cry the buy na ye boy hu safo henso ya de ne ade. Kofua tutia free SHS 1.8% because obi say free SHS ni ntino aduane ani banya wo school ompe ana say baby akwala ne da no ompe ana say after free SHS no cram no say tuya bibi kakra into ompe no 1.8%.
And the because which say times e born and quantum bet na fie de che no
bomka o sign spending for extra classes yes akwan MPP ya akwan essay aban bia fiti kwame nkroma time o nso ye wakwan bibi o ho ayenwie me am krom kwan say yenwie omo eto abati ye akwan nti no 3.9%. 3.9 answer na uncompleted government project this agenda 111 na yesi ya yenwie projects ahudo ofa teshin ye Lajana hospital yenwie beach road yenwie takrade overhead yenwie omo eto abati ya because of that one 2.9%. Me to me no.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Oh, Jesus.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Wadafunya kukuoduro Ishabe kumane nifa Udia Kwa wani muwai Misime mbaba Mina Kwa chiri damu Sani amidi Joshua chino Sana Neni wajida Niringa wo Wadafunya Niba Nirimpa wo Makami utamse Niya Namabuwa wo
For ahodoɔ ayɛ
Mina, bibawa chiridamwe. Sani amini Joshua chino. Sana, neni wachida. Bibai, mirinyawo. Bibada fuwe, mirimpawo. Makami usamwe.
And your Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. All well said and done this morning. 10 more minutes to the top. It's going to be 10 o'clock. And the very chilly start and pay 3 degrees Celsius that we have on the weather report and pay.
Verse 19.
We acknowledge our proud sponsors now to a greater so. With much ado, na yankwe ni manu pente. You're so far from Pomanso, and there you're now that. It is so far from Pomanso. You're my happy birthday. Yame and Kahuni Juma, your mother community. We appreciate all your efforts and the commitment you have put in out there. Yame Shapa Papa, so far from Pomanso. May the Lord protect you and guide you. I'm paying Yamin Shapa Papa, and there you are. Be strong. Time Management Hot Digital Online once again would like to extend our wishes, birthday wishes to you wherever you are this morning. Suffer performance so until Yamin can hope papa. In the meantime, in between time, they are ma. If I share napos that Friday, they're going easy.
Be strong and courageous. Shebe kumane nifa udia Kukwa wani mwa Enti membaba
Within Evangelist Dinah Asamoah Mempaba and Chennai Bekwini Manope on the social media platform and pay more sharing a war TikTok any all the media outlets Omex and as a Mex Olympia and so share life and pay Owen and so share and pay me chicha Owen Yamin can want to pay We've enjoyed the tune of some of the issues and pay we've gathered this morning, especially the aircraft. We played some tips maybe and previous versions of course, so how the opposition then the incumbent now were against the issue of the aircraft by purchasing a new aircraft. It has become a bone of contention in Parliament. Yesterday, the former defense minister Dominic Nitiwul also make a statement about the disregard and the rejection of buying an aircraft for the presidency and the armed forces. It was a brouhaha by people were all over the place talking about it, say it will be that we should just go and repair. Now the table has turned. The incumbent wants 2 aircraft, which is say Yibinya ama omaino into a whole debate or parliament. Now Dominic Nitiwul, our Kani defense minister, say on the politics are more the year, you know, and that the law of karma has catch up with you because more the politics. You did politics with the aircraft that we were supposed to purchase for the nation because we had Bakua Nache, so it is worn out. The Yanko repair, we'll repair a baby. There were a lot of functionaries and the party apparatchiks. They added their voice in the Kekahuna and no, and Dominic Nitiwul, and so that's the same at Atuja or Parliament. If I could him not to have made in son of pay now, Mark Lord Jimmy sponsors. At the Bemin Church as the group Alaji, when we were pound for so here papa.
My G cool down, don't stop. Time they cool down, don't stop. Plenty.
I don't pay me also say Unity Link Financial Services Limited and so a boy chidom. I'm a proud sponsor. Na Unity Link for unim say omo wa kradia ya na on the che. Bi wa no my pen near there. Obviously bronye yi on be do bronye. I don't pay and so a boy chidom. About mobile money to all major networks in Ghana, cash pickups to 18 banks and all banks, bank deposit to all banks, and airtime top up. And we are Unity Link Financial Services Limited. And I pay a boy chido.
Get up, stand up, do your thing.
And I pay so Queen Eshe, Kwame Ade, Alex, and Georgina Kusi also share no pay. Minka was a pinnacle of education, and so education is your pinnacle. Now, a panel teach international students want to pursue courses, a degree and masters. Now, there's a pinnacle of education is one of the educational institute or born home modeling to serve the community. Or the tourism account, construction courses nibi and so or the be a room. Now, just what training tabemu. Into was spreading the tentacles. Pinnacle of education. Education is your pinnacle. Bunny business, MGT, law, IT, business intelligence, analytics, HND business, public health, any IMBA. For a pinnacle was 079-471-52878. 079-471-52878. Oh, Krumha. Now so why you interested so person suadia. A buying and subebo chidom na with me amal grant. Into Bombardier answer when a pinnacle bedding como 079-471-52878. Mikhail said the Heavens Mortgage Payment Plan offers a Diaspora client into a real social housing for any woman on it too. I mean your money wa pambi bring a discount of you to acquire a property. Now 2-bedroom semi-detached $55,000. Now Obama initial payment in $5,000. Na chi woni bank no na se woni bank ne ben hihye ya mawo na bank ni tua 50,000 ne mawa na wo so ye adwuma na wo di tua ema bank no nti requirement wo ho 3-bedroom detached houses no any a Sand Bay homes and all room and suite $100,000 £10,000 and $10,000 deposit $90,000 no will be financed by the bank. Now, if we to $1,152.40 every month to the bank, and now so say open 4-bedroom detached, 4-bedroom detacher, and also all rooms and suite, $135,000, $35,000 to be paid initial deposit, and $100,000 will be paid on your behalf through the bank. Now also only bank na acquisition. Now on here the proof of ID and passport, Ghana card, employment contract, residency, and now a work permit, recent passport picture, 3 most recent pay slips, and 1-year bank statement. And these are the requirements. A reliable property and as a reliable social housing limited from plus 44 791 737 6631 plus 44 791 737 6631 and now also say plus 233 244 764499 plus 233 244 764499 tell you a real social house and no pay and so Chidom AJN and Co Limited, their chartered accountant, business advisor, specialist in preparation, annual account bookkeeping, self-assessment, especially for Uber drivers. Do a Uber driver now nyamre follow taxes AJN and Co Limited and so bet me abwa follow taxes nintem ban a tax code and also say anomalies and also say uye be to say insurance and a mortgage and remortgages. One-stop shop to arrange for your general insurance or life cover, medical insurance and protection, P45 and P60. And no AJN and Co Limited. And no pay Chidom from 016344 70495 016344 70495 and 078830 777 and we are AJN and Co Limited. And on page when Kyle say either shipping for a banu say airline now or the parcel be require £3.65 per kilo. By sea no £40. Into either for Chakwan 65 Upton Lane, Forest Gate Echo 7, 9 Premier Bravo, war 0203 976 0697 0203 976 0697 and 079 473 61067. Or more drums, boxes, any airline ticketing, money transfer, either shipping. I'm saying the best in town. Father Let Visit Travel and Tours, Union Francis, Finsbury Park. Now, Father Let 4 and so Ayan Shisha, Danny Dinginano, Sebiana, Ope airline ticket, a co my Ghana. Nebu on swa, now person will tweet and Kakanka, but to me about discount. Now, we tweet and Kakanka Kanti, discounted airline British Airways to Accra. And to Father Let 4, about a passport, Upase, unya passport for per passport. Special renew passport and now per visa and the Kekahua for Union Francis or Finsbury Park on 0207 6193843 0207 6193843 079 3965 6111. Tell a fatherly visit travel and tours worldwide. And the person Kyle say Hot Digital Online annual fundraising. There to a campaign. To also support the wetty cause. Now, support radio transmission, help keep the airwaves alive. And the Hot Digital Online at the account number at the account holder no a Hot Digital Online Limited. Account number is 763 64379 763 64379 and short code is 090128. 090128 into annual fundraising campaign for the radio station and to keep the station alive, and your support will also be much appreciated. Into Kakrebia War Person de Buano, you can do that one from your own evolution and gidi gidi wow person bois, then you can do that at your own comfort. And pay you Kyle say FP transfer apps. And also release the enhanced FP transfer for the convenience and peace of mind by sending money back home through the platforms. Now they've also designed a platformer, Bibia Kosu Kamebano Google Play Store and Apple Play Store. And then if you sign up, you are good to go. You can also send money through the website www.fastpacetransfer.com. Fastpacetransfer.com. Competitive rates, not an issue at all. And they are one of the benchmarks in sending money through the platform beyond remittances. Enti omo nyama bedrume to me and so aye aboa and no fast pace. E&J Handyman about carpentry works, door fixing and hanging fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. E&J Handyman on 074 324 02117 074 324 02117. E&J Handyman. And I pay manual fashions. And so see and Kyle say a banner say decorations be na teach you traditional words and then say kente na we so fra kente a won betumi abe decorative kama more cufflinks and kaftan no so no emu fe papa nti bombodi an say une manual fashions bedding komo was 079 049 50636 079 049 50636 into no Emmanuel Fashions. Now make kawa no pay say boswe lenfi and also sikamania krabia and pay almost say almost ebeye get together na just say lenfi end of year party community awards the best share on my client and now some one would titu with this kafa final and so almost share on the 7th of December El Regency Banqueting Suite 113 Bruce Grove London N17 6UR from 5 p.m. to 10 to 11 p.m. Free food and drinks. Not just a Duani Bebu Elho Indeed, they are going to honor you and also build our future. Learn fire and obey omunso and share no. Me kai also say Emami Oba Penny comfort Oba Penny comfort Abuaji au Frimono come 29th of this month and the next week Saturday and an ye no share no basso Thames View Community Hall 3117 Bastabell Avenue Barking IG 11 OLG on the 29th of this month. Bus is at Namway bus EL1 EL2 towards Barking Riverside and answer UBC Ewo Thames View Health Center. 2 minutes walk now we do the hall no until 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Dress code near red and black and yen Shannon so Nana Kwame and no neba our ye DJ Sofo Daniel Tyfreno and a Nana Ama daughter-in-law. From was 075 359 34761 into yen Shannon so it was your for these days no some money apps no and I say send we for say apps ni bi wa and check na no ho aba asem na on de no omukromu twe say dani de nyina no only send we so din nhwibom na o download apps na wabo promo code eno be ma £10 credit na wetumi e de show how far enti send with money transfer say entwentwen so kra bronye omuni unedi enti bomodi answer obetumi download apps no send with money transfer na sika money kra bia no tew na wetumi enso so e de sika money no afa so wabra o how bia eni ho yanko enim na ento adwede so enche na yebedi enkomo anopei Hot Digital Online UK and OT. Yente nyumi na yanko enim. I can and bra say the feel so ya majority
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Jesus is coming very soon.
In an payment church, I am Mammy if you are support. Suffer from Paul Manson once again. Happy birthday to you.
Very soon.
And I mean, shop, Papa.
Oh, coming very soon. Jesus is coming very soon. Oh, my Lord is coming.
Then Chenebe Colline Sweden Commando pay 0790844333 the Mami Araba share live. Akosia Asare. Love 23 also share live and pay Polly.
Great grace, and the Lord is coming. What a good news, and the Lord is coming. Oh, he's coming very soon. Oh, he's coming very soon. Oh,
millions of households will see what will be happening in the coming days. Millions of households will see a slight rise in energy prices at the height of the winter after a regulator of GEM outlined. Now, regulator of GEM has outlined some increase in the gas and also said the energy. Said the price cap, the 0.2% increase of the current cap will take effect at the start of January and affect those on variable taxes in England, Wales and Scotland. The rise was a surprise after forecasters suggested that the cap may fall at the start of this year. The government policy is primarily behind the shift. Gas and electricity bills remain relatively high. The sudden drop in temperature has brought the cost of the forefront of people's mind. While the wholesale energy costs are stabilizing, they still make up the largest portions of our bills, which leaves us open to volatile prices. Tim Jarvis, form of GEM, says the rising electricity unit are behind the latest change, offset by a slight fall in the gas rate. So heavy users of electricity will see the biggest impact.
Oh, my Lord is
The price will be slightly lower than the same period the previous year. Mr. Jarvis said the cap was a backstop and people could also take action such as shopping around for a fixed tariff to reduce the bill. Ofgem said the price cap change was also driven by government policy costs and operating costs such as funding and on the Sizewell C nuclear project. Electricity no get leg, it be cable metal wire where they carry them so. There will be a little increase come January. The cap set to the maximum prices that can be changed for each unit of gas and electricity. Not all the total bill. So those who also use more energy pay more. The off-gem cap is also illustrated with household using a typical amount of 11,500 kilowatt of gas and 2,700 kilowatt of gas or electricity. Into a year with a single bill for gas and electricity settled by direct debit. The illustrations of the illustrative household will see a £3 rise in annual bill from 1,755 to 1,758. Into £3 has been added to it. Now, the amount used in varies significantly between households. So the best way to calculate the change is to work out the percentage from your own usual annual bill. Electricity no get leg, it be cable metal wire where they carry them. There's going to be an increase in electricity and gas come January. 3% will be added to the gas and some little money will also be added to the electricity because of this direct debit that we are doing. Most of us pay through the actual bill and also more to come this morning. Hot Digital Online UK. We'll go on straight to the lines and then we pick your calls right about now. This is from the Metropolitan News in the city. Now, as we carry on this morning, the issue on board, and so Friday morning, as we're moving on quickly, na yatua yedumediano so for calls and pay no hesitation. Tianko nenti unswa moya krado amuni ebedin komo. Strictly stars arrested on suspicion of rape. And Friday, today is Friday. UK has coldest night as autumn ice warning issued. And it was cold. It was cold, papa. And yanko inimna to ebedin so. Hello.
Mr. Valentine.
Yes.
My name is Anemichia Ghana for.
Thank you.
The Prime Minister Keir Starmer, the Abetu just say, or be lifted to child benefit cap on a create poverty. And yet poverty no one a create. NHS for the Abetu just say, birth rate a decline UK. Any pay ja war or my way. Be a ja war. Renter. Na oko rental estate agent 3-bedroom utria £900. You see £3,000. Water bill na me £50 a month. You see at Thames Water Fashion see charging me £85 a month. Extra £35 more. Inti yanwo na sikano wa hina yawo. Ebiansa electricity or more sa to me. Nti what dey anya do obi abewo. Nti birth rate ni dey disrespect. Obi aja first no. Now edu sama unama hu ma enyem de sama obo enyem kra mu bi chache. Obi aja wo. Because obani mo yedin. Nti o man fix it there. And o birth rate award dey e maso ye won dey ye won kira. Ye ko ye nim no. Valentine. President Mama enema ni bi o ye na maintenance ye. Say budget awo ye one capture agenda 111 ewo mu. Sabe ayarasabe ano enya na Akufo Addo His Excellency ni kotokuom sika and all the years hospital no Ghanaian taxpayers money and all the see ayarasabe ano all koron fan commat na busia for Ghana for no see the amaye inti NDC forces so mo ya amon for beka say enyom na omo ya sha ase ye inti no na nado na bejika who cares about the who get the credit Ghana for taxpayers na ye dey project no. Why can't you say on to us now man for begin adwuma here? Can I say soldier 4 years or more and crowfu say? In the part Russia say ko pay adwuma e mu 6 kura ewu ye. Means say you to know here adwuma. And they didn't want to a hospital, no sooner, man for my own for a nurse for a more cleaners, a more doctors, and I'm for a nurse for Ghanaian agent for Ghana. Ghana for nurse for they are always running away from the country anymore. I had a Sabian also hot to us, on to us. By agenda, one offense say, Galam says some. Udi gaya suma say udi oba udi a short term oba sort to Galam say now Galam say afine ekwe we afine ekwe utu wana mo onya hwe ene ensuo na amafo onya ensuo no oya President Kufuor during the COVID-19 no President Kufuor chose human life over the economy o choose human life over the economy say enipa be wudie mama say we nipa nkwane say economy because economy say yeah we know how to bring back. And metro, wow, when you metro be na kind almost say Boris Johnson sanka lockdown or 1 week earlier on uncle say would nipa 23,000 because Boris Johnson chose money over human's life. President Kufuor chose human life over money. President Mama Ubai what choose money over human's life. Before they are better just a kidney diseases are killing people. Ghana water engine so pompe ma and conform omonum. Nina you don't care. Sika nkwana wodwene ho. Who udi sika ebeko. Pesa mama who are you going to take money to your grave? On Solomon ya bibi project ye jan ho nia onto aso media say we a leader. It doesn't matter NDC or MPP who ye leader na say obana who abandon project previous government. Yeah and say also there on to aso there sebe. Now when in MBA.
Yati, papa. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am. So I ain't you.
Nyamisha. Anopea wopa wopa watinya solipa. Nyamisha no mo ahoden no ntonkwane. Na no pe ni bebu sa se. Enti o vice president wo ho.
Wopa. Why then?
Eh. Ana waka na no atu sa apatemo no. Enkola nsiewu, yense so wabɔ wa. Enkola ya omo ko pe me ya omo ye. Menti se me vice president wabɔ ko fu se na no yesu yi chief justice. Ana mi hu se se wo tukuro yi o te o my darling. Eh, when you do oba na yesu when you oba kan pa mami. Ono me di no ko yawo. Na metia yeso so your friend say sofo akwa David ya oba o tia ye papa so fo mo ba radio isu nyina be kritikyere ye ye tia wo ene ma o ba radio su nyina titu oba ya ni business ne da ti himani na dia to so bi o go to play ni chebe this for agent mu pa wo ba ye mo ti ato abama ya omanga ne na tumomra na kisaka mana na kufu ado so no de no onye ni pawo no onye ni pase play na obetimi arepe ade na mo yasa na ne de ya na me kasa ya president no ye dini e so ti kan so ya na nkla no mo wetre no so no na dia be pa no so jama nkla so be ga legacy so that you don't mean ya bi na nya bi flow she be create justice ya di ba kama sebe papa sale ni pension na chief justice obe yi na die ona ni pension na nkula nsia ko peguma ye nya bi e di no o fa tu ni ko to gemu se ga na fo fa no ho nche no okay no o di appointment wo o nya selective for ma ayi for MPP for kasa no o di o ko na e tiri o man na so o be tia tiri o man ni do man na ko eyi a se to o ya tiri e ma so o mo ti o ma be ya o policy what they buy and they good to so go my report all things you all dear wo ya fa wo mo de so mo pe change in aba and you have a nice week
okay
bye
papa lawyer man say meet you good morning now what you say
but maybe a normal be a hair for no one. I was yes, I can't get you.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes, sorry, it will come here demonstration from 1952. Downing Street, I was there hand over. What do you think I said? Hand over. I beg a bar, a Kosua Mauti, or hand over. Emma OBD president, Tam 3 years, Emma, Italian. Down your baby will be and right, you know, I'm saying I'm President Mahama take agenda be course. Now, nothing say agrobi and AG, but that now a trap agro spiritual woman. Now I will say sorry, yeah, because you are the cata, yes, gay down is yes, now. Now I do not echo yet, maintain once it and ever.
Okay.
Constitution is clear. Constitution is so there. Ubi biara obeko attack the constitution biara. Ghana need biara or home find to be challenged.
No correct.
And yet I take the they go back to white guinea.
No correct.
O mano akunu say baby I kon. And yet I know see kon. Eti at the trade of the ma o man pani Mahama. So why not winning? And I say Senkophobia pushing say on kwa. On you know won't be.
No correct.
Na the town so onko na onko di mu na fe oba beto aso a bomra no medina Ghana ko penu a nya to no Ghana ko penu no mo so mo pe NPP a o se NPP for ba on beto adwuma no so
yo
eti anope ka
Hallelujah ya da so pa why lawyer amansie na etinika no akwa ntio
Van, I'm push up. That's today's Friday. Lawyer man say, Chavopa, Mammy say, wa. Nana Lutin, Nana Missa, Marcos. By an answer, he can see Fred, beautiful. Nana Italian program, Saban, Mammy Dickness, Mammy. Nana, any me a chamon, that's my champ. But also, na, Mammy has a produce na mammy, a physical, any more kind of a chamon.
Okay.
And Ben Fosse Coco, bread do not just say a prono. I'm a lawyer, a small cano. Anka impossible, natural with a nipper. Any adwubone everything is possible. So Ghana you see my nyeku enso bit yeku. Enso you heard the you start say nipa no we ba ko mienu miensa na ko enso obi oso ba we kotodo oso ba we kora enyina chinye. Enso no our eyes are open. You heard the ebekoso. O say na me say ka Nado o church mercy the book. Emma Covety is civil Ghanaians. Also, ya wo anansi ya wodo buo de wanansi ya ochade. Also, Nado na ni kunipa ho. Ose me manfo be wu de ene mama economy ewu. Eno so na bebere anti ase nu na economy na say. Ke wutwa nso wi a wo se Dutch manopo. Wanya kwadi one it's wanya and some egg. Said another say economy no. Nka uwu ya ka benya no be kasa another say economy no. Na wo so be di ni boni fo bi akira. Anhwe ye ni pe wu kro na amamu. Na nado onfa ni picture nkotare. Ayiwo nkotare United Nations oboyiwo ama won DS kama wo mu. Na nado so onfa ni mfo ni into cap ho. Anado dia woye nanado so upo nanado nanado do obeka tianu bia no nanado is nanado. Wow, the picture to and say and the first say about the 720 to me about the 720 to me and to me ya wudi pa no ana ni woni yesu woni enti obi biara obo se na ni achi nwi bia no obi awu na no hwe melu biasa oh Abɔgye sɛ deɛ wonyina nsa wonya abɔgye sɛ abɔgye sɛ koraa de wɔn a wɔnyini koraa de bebree mpa abɔgye sɛ deɛ meka nyina ne sɛ amanyɔsɛm ɛbɛto tribe amanyɔsɛm bɛto tribe ɛnti obi biara a wɔbɛtena hɔ sɛ woyɛ tribe sɛ woyɛ santini sɛ woyɛ sɛmni sɛ woyɛ buroni sɛ woyɛ kwawuni tribe biara woyɛ biara no amanyɔsɛm ɛbɛto no nti obi a wɔbɛtena hɔ ma amanyɔsɛm bɛba adanse yɛn akɔmfi so wɔ ɛde hatred ewura wo bu biara na nyansa no odeɛ no emu ha papa sɛ sɛka yɛ kama fafa anka ɛhyehyɛdeɛ ne nkwa na de ka fa ɔbɔfoɔ ɔkwa yi mu sɛ ɔmo de hɔ nom teɛ sɛ yɛ ka sɛ obi tete adeɛ mu a ka ɔsɛ nka crab na ka tete amanyɔfoɔ mu nanso na ɛnɛ yɛatɔ hɔ ama amanyɔfoɔ a ɔbaa na ɛnɛ nko a na ɛnɛ ɔhɔ kyɛ no ani hɔ amanyɔfoɔ no ɔmo ba no ɔmkɔ na crab deɛ wowɔ hɔ paa nti wo a woyɛ tribe bi a wɔ bia kasa bi a aka bia no ɛntra wɔ ma amanyɔni bi amɛkɔ fisu ama wo ne wo nua ɛtam tete tribe deɛ ɛhɔ firi ade bɔ aseɛ nyankopɔn na ɛbɔɔ tribe biara nti wokɔ isɛ mu a yɛwɔ tribe bebree enti mohwɛ yie na amanyɔfoɔ no bɔ mu a sɛ amanyɔsɛm ne wiase ka ɔmu ne di o ɔmu ne di da ka obi ɛnti ɔmu di na so da nti ɔmu fa buro nya ho awe nkokɔ enti mohwɛ yie weekend nyankopɔn ma nkurumdeɛ nyɛ di adeɛ wayɛ
Akwade bi studio no. Hello. Hello. Yeah, one I can say.
Nana Luchi.
Nana Luchi, ain't you?
You're the kind of service of phone now. Yamiakwa, Yamisha. Oba any party, Kwame Lee. Little Mamsa, well, my casa already is singing now. Yachiamo. Nana means this is for say. One more magic beer, you did do on my 18 comedy one more bar, one more casa and Marananka Abba. Oh, one more casa, you hear we are Naba. Then you often, yeah. One more sign, call me tea, cocoa fat, Yana, the year, no, and where be no more ye. Cause me galam say, almost solely in Siena neat. Nana de Ba is in Siena neat. And for them to feel 2 gallons say. Nana de soldier for coy, yes, we are for yan on door Marco. Now you enjoy my dear, almost your magic beer. So, Yana a yummy jack. Said Ghana for Binum. I pray to meet Knassi. Ama yetimi kwaya nime kokodu bebia nanka yedi heaven awie na yasanya ati ni atia ba betena NDC mu me tise MPP fo ebi mu kasa ena John Mahama so obesanya ba endi John Mahama we edie pa na se Ghana fo so wo mo to aba John Mahama 10% kura wenya se Ghana fo kasa wo mo to aba na manfro koko to aba na wo weni a na wo di aba betena se because Ghana for kasa wo mo to aba no so di amam we no se ni esikoye cause MPP party wonom na Ghana for say no ye bi ofumu ntia to aba so ni be koko to aba NDC to me weni ya amene e kamia ye se parliament ye omodia cause Ghana for say wo mo to aba.
Okay.
And this is Ghana for so among to about NDC by winning. Now, the me person maker, Emma Ghana for what you are saying, sir. Without Bawumiano, Ghana ain't seen that demo that. Namisha.
That's a papa. And you have a cock one peckham. So, hello, Francis, and you.
Oh, hello, boss.
Yeah.
Namisha, but that's a pa. Good morning.
Morning.
Media baby is Ghana for Antoaba Mahama. I don't know. Homo Motomano. I think the Juma didn't work room park you're communicating for the MPP. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Omo de faha na emfa omo de akusiha emfa minu akwami oba e crowbo tia ya bebre mu ewem ni ade omo di yaw kese na ya na omo mpose enyi politics in from no mumu say. Tianyo de say ye city stabilize kakra. And yo de say inflation ijina a single digit. And I don't understand though. And yo de say despite say we want more on from Mahama on fighting Galamsey. There seems to be a genuine effort. And your mother said, ye sebe, ahobrasie aba governance. Ama who said the man is there as a servant of the people, not a lord or anything like that. I don't know the ye omope. Na minia obe kwame pekamota aka sempa se vice president we ye and literally absent. I would rather choose that any day. So Obia, she's there to serve rather than bakuna wekema. No jinaha no akanwe, no akujina no akanwe, no akujina no akanwe. Isn't it better? Timisramo, so I think they are getting it all confused. They're gonna for penno and yengano. Na Mahama so say bosse obicha ex gracia money ade ye sheno. And this time this man is serious. Okotina if you know Mahama is changed. Inti, I was a harsh critic of him. But now I'm beginning to slowly fall in love with this man again. Honestly. The governance is so refreshing compared to Bakuna. Kontumpo na da homaso. So, media, let's give him time. His heart is in a good place. He's coming from a good place, and he's genuine about it.
Okay.
So, I'm hopeful for Ghana.
Thank you.
Nyamisha,
Francis, Kwame, ain't you?
Also, make that it's sure that become full now.
Okay.
Francis, you won't, distract me. The submission I'm person in making an way. Maybe I say, the council vice president we have presently, the contribution is saying. Alice, friends, Dr. Baromia, who policies are, or and may home effect. The Abbas is here and NPC for a DG in always a Ghana card on some of the upper crew, or Masha say register crew for. And it is a the difference between the current vice president and the one that, the vice president Baromia actually occupied that position and the things that he did that. It's so prefer unless some person be kind of correct. And this is no banner over total papa so me makacho time and again say mako Ghana twice with a friend a Ghana card. Just say when you should be that alone no. Actually say your vice president you are not yet very effective compared to what we have today. Now one kind of correct. And in mama is say yes you look kind of says I say o can't send Ghana and China didn't know a better this. Now don't take his words as a joke. To send a friend say first call a buyer or say a because of him in Tino Munina appear. And now I make about that 2 weeks ago. Said your mama yeah. Oh no waka ato ho na odi adwuma o ba bi amframa no bebo no bia no de na mu no de ko sa no ye ne niema it is okay and ye to about 2016 etia no 2020 year before 2020 year ba no we kan aba out truly family members or onye na agent so be ran bi ti eni no ginam na yes na kan bi mu aka kire mo say aba ye to no Ghana na me wo ho ye party members or ebu and so want to aba this is for my journey say and the Ghana for nyina tam yeah and then the greatest deception one share be yam say na me no nyenti a men fa nkofo we mo nsem enyi joke ne say ni omo kan opposition dia na omo ba ya omo ye a hyehyɛ omo goods nti ene obetini akɔchi we yenya wo say nipa we na no eden pe because this is something that they have cooked it under the carpet say mama ye po ne say medeba they will do it and no dey nyina nti na ama ye no ya sora ye kasa say we be for spiritualist for so and can William they don't contribute anything ni obeti anu say wa bet sematu who reply na say umu ade na say so for your politics na kwa me your politics na ye nyina politics is all about your interest now the interest na me come interest also me do what I say we ya papa we be kan ya obeto twene mu na me wo interest Dr. Bawumia so ye prepare this omra and now buy budget their own budget they don't understand one was some more kind of opposition for your jets and then we got 2 ships we talk 4 helicopters what a year 2 jets air costing over 13 billion when we won't mean to analysis forecast and we teachers who make any allocation for them next year where the piaka only priorities share a friend is saying 24-hour economy and yet flashy polish that they will ye the day and I have a trench channel a friend a budget and if you look at the insignificant allocation of money for that 20 extra pay free galam say who be sound say sikasen and a papa will try na ni pressure of galamsey asia ye ni galamsey torias e wo man mu ye de o man she Ghana mama nza enti ye besre mo mo she dem eni asofo bi a wo ye bent on say kramoni emedi mo so enti no wa ye magin bia nyame kasa asi nyame akasa na se nyame aye nyina ye so mne wo ho a obekasa friends and time papa mu no sa sofu yo mo adidi ame sofu makofo ya omo so ya no mo abetu bi atwenem thinking said they don't hold the anointing knowing for sure say the anointing on mo so ya mo adidi you can't even actually confine yourself in a room for 1 day fasting also o sinya me akasa seme na Ghana for di akire ba me da se ma me ko
ba kwa mpe kan so di no ofa enti o
yo kakra me kan ye me ma wachi
ya jo so
se and say me no be kasa kana Japan
no spokesperson
na o catch say be oba or the ministry no be correct
na any spokesperson na kasa
spokesperson what about the ministry no be correct na me just say ni pe na politics what ase no what the central government department here the corrections I'm from corrections. So when you local authorities, their responsibility. Government decentralized administration to the local authorities to govern their own area.
Okay.
Near to the people. Now, yes, I say, me the region, me the ministry, and the region. That's not the word. It's uneducated talk. Now, they told me, that no. Ministry of Environment the kind say ampa and grind say bionko for jaya nine abontre ni see you home and in the mama we almost sit down crown toilet in ho and I me busa minister said no answer na me sa me time na so wo fear yen sit down say you kromo anu you sit down na ni na rest of local authority in the see na the open now here. Now, so even though you see individual, what is the responsibility of local authority before the person build a house to get a permission? What specification? This is what say, yeah, on by example, I don't know which an authority or hormone. Yeah, sir, would be a you open. Why your mind? What's that now? But can't bring one sem. Kroma say by not sometimes be a toilet and fear a chi a down horn walk toilet and the sergeant disappeared completely. We have to think forward for the betterment of the country. and travel to see how the white people are building their country to copy it and do higher than them. Now they're talking me, me now, Coco Yen, Kitty, I and yet the point say minister, but you're not president, no could never be some called poultry farm in Ghana. And they buy a president, only farmers association and the Koshia. Now more discuss and Hamkas will be a Trebio or Giron Coco Cow, dear no. It be a bang the Bemoska. Then yet the major policy, infrastructure, net policy, here, housing, and the roads, and the pipe, water, everything, and none need the electricity. Say Nipa Benya side. That's the most important thing we have to do. Thank you very much.
Well, Fasik in Sudan, no. I wasn't for you. Hello. Hello.
Valentine.
Yeah, I was for you.
Yo, me that say, my main chair.
Yeah, Joso. You line unmute it. Unmute you way no. I'm say breaky. All right.
Okay. I'm say. Yeah, my main chair with you for.
Yeah, you.
Now, Valentine.
Yeah.
When I'm just say I want about UK. I mean,
yeah.
I'm say cost of electricity by cost. Think say a first time, and I say every year, you expect such increase in the energy prices now.
Well, do be you look at the situation, because every while you have to cap it now above from kakra. Every once now the kakra to so. It depend on the situation.
It's a private, like the energy providers, like a private.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're buying it like UK are buying now, or the Ibisa buy be affected about fun.
Yeah, off gem phone at the other.
Oh, okay. I just say you would not even hear CBA tell Labour as a consecutive for and I said they are going to argue over this energy increment. Ibisa is expected. And
no, they will talk about it in Parliament. Honestly, I'm back on myself.
Okay.
Chair will be out to know in your favor, dear. We can say I didn't boy and do tum now and go for home. They will do it. It's normal thing. The young okay.
All right, me that's it. Now, Minister Obuade and Anomushirama John Dramani Mahama and then the Vice President. Vice President, yeah, I think that silence is gold though, because previously we had a Vice President was lying all over the place. Okay, but coming back to the key issue, yes, and say so because Dr. Baumia Nedi Ghana card eba Ghana, that person is being politically ignorant. Policy-wise, in a sense, to say, Baumia eba to Ghana card.
Ghana card, the thing is say, now it was not working. And all the core bank, almost see who be behind. Until now it was like, yeah, and so na enigma. Zana na 70.
Any advancement bia aba in the processing of Ghana card, and yet Dr. Baumia Ejuma.
No problem. Go ahead.
He doesn't lie within his jurisdiction as a vice president.
Go ahead and make your contribution.
And maybe I will also advise them, say, the more they talk about Ghana card and link Baumia to it, the more MPP support base mugu efu. Because through this Ghana card, National Identification Authority and Penia no da no beka say Ekufuado say man in 5 MPP for Juma. Oh, na era akompre ko Kennedy Japan krana he was fighting for the support base and no, you can't deal with the party base like this. So when you mention Ghana card now, you are ubra manfo krom. Udi Yahudi bi o ka manfo ya especially MPP for support base no. Intimate mo mamun cancer ba the Ghana card ba.
I don't know what can
but anyone say omo
no, is it in your bosom to speak for the MPP because you say you are supporting somebody? I don't know if it will be more so I know them sir.
Ghana card in your MPP card. And your MPP card, a Ghana card.
But your case beginning no now you incorporated what the core banker almost who be and I just say it was like I had to say white elephant. Sana na 70. Into Zobia Bano at transgressing or not, no qua.
Okay,
no problem. No problem. No problem. We are not arguing. We are not arguing, my brother. We are not arguing.
Yeah, but BDM is I'm basing on Sedinam Tamaklo. Sedinam Tamaklo. Yeah, best Ayini say. And I understand. I already said, oh, Godfrey Dami, or Bonihumodi, I said, and now Church say it's not easy like that. But I would want Mahama to apply his super powers, his super executive powers in getting Sedinam Tamaklo back to Ghana and serve the jail term at Ghana court in Amanano. And that would demonstrate to say, indeed, he's willing. And he, of course, Abuga Pele, he has started something like this. So I know, say, as Ayini is talking about it, probably with the consultation with the president, say, Untimi into Hanamo. And Mahama, this is a test case for you. Because if you said Akufo-Addo criminally managed the country because his appointees were involved in criminalities now, Sedinam Tamaklo is convicted on criminal grounds. She's equally a criminal under your watch. Will it also make you a criminal president? And if you want to deassociate yourself from the dealings of your appointees now, let the Lord deal with them. Put in the superpowers that you have currently now and bring her back to serve the jail terms. Then we can move forward. Valentine. Valentine, there's an issue with the recruitment system there, people have reached out to me, say, code now, what to they say it has already been used. So the Ministry of Interior, please check that fraud. There's a fraud going on in the system. People are selling used code to applicants. And the inconveniences and all that. Intimidas Valentine, you be happy with.
I answered that. So hello.
Yeah, hello.
I fully into you.
Yo, Valentine, I'm chawa no pere na minchia. And I'm more kasa ni nani o momo ba. Na me ami ba Badamela Obaya doctor. Mami Dickness. No fashion na. So for dividend and in the meaning na say. And they will tie news no. Almost see. So we more COVID inquiry. Our must hear your migration. Almost see the government. The government could have saved 23,000 lives. These things were done properly.
Yeah.
Like you say, any for 23,000 in the wheel. So what in America?
Matthias,
and can compare you see Ghana, any near Akufo-Addo, any Baumia, or modern boy, a third world country like Ghana. I think you develop. Even LBC crash things that Ghana is doing is amazing. Journalists, European,
Piers Morgan.
Thank you very much. I don't know kind. No Ghana who pass because you move you to say court in Coco, Cosidiosis, Etima. And I can make you Akufo-Addo here no pass. My next issue, Duncan Williams. What did you want to know say? Because that part not anointed in not in our jurisdiction. Because already the Bible knows God created man as his own image.
Sure.
And so far as God created man as his own image, you are nothing to me. Because I'm also God. You are also God. And it's all John ever since our cast deny. I who documents there, that's when you did. Now watching what? Now the 2 way I come to say knock out to say. I can see this is a prophecy. I can see John Mahama going for the third one. But Madam, you are just in the delusional world because we won't take it. And when it comes to a time that you have to deal with it, we will deal with you accordingly because you are now talking as a politician. Shenkro another mania almost the constitution. Yes, almost not to be union. Go na see ho. Even Burkina Faso, even Mali, even Guinea. And in the open side, you will be the first person to lose your property now. Who guiding will hold you. So who do my control? I feel so budget here by year. Look at the budget. Abano say he is going to spend 302 billion Ghana cedis. But in his revenue collection, 219,000. It's in that black hole of 64 billion. Where is he going to get that money from? Where is he going to get that money from? It's going to be a black hole over there. What you want to allocate 290 million at the quarter to Amwasing because Domama is in the Krabai. No way, 110 at the quarter. Your friend is saying 24-hour confusion because you don't think you can do that thing. I don't know where to say near one-time premium a year per person.
Okay.
Because one to me, one mechanic. Like I said, then you have done for a year, woman. 110 million, I show. The way 290 million. And Yakoma, see, I'm going to pardon me. I'm watching my for. But when Yakoso, Abana and what he said, they say no goodwill. And you know, maybe no better than obey. Obey the general, what I say. Oh, I buy no, na home Brazilian. I'm Brazilian. Some God, you heard journalist, you look at you need a comprehension class. And no, I hope that. Our Brazilian is Lupenu, if you catch that, I identify for that. One kind of one, one got to a born and one started and way one. I don't know Brazil. Oh, when you are talking, then your buyer can normally don't listen to yourself because when you finish and you go back and listen to what you have said, you may know that you are not making sense. In the sense that Domama is 10 months in office, what has he done? Tell me any important thing that you can tell me. You can point your finger to. Like this is what John Mahama came to office 10 months has done. Nothing.
Okay.
So when you tell me that the city is down, he has stabilized the city. The stabilization of the city is artificial. Because when you pump dollars in, it will all make stabilize. Because dollars that you're supposed to use to create jobs for the people, dollars that you're supposed to build industries, dollars that you're supposed to continue Agenda 111, you are pushing it inside for Nigerians, Malians, Guineans to come and take it. They swallow it just like that. So I am telling you, you've done nothing. If you want to tell me these things, compare 2017 of Nana Akufo-Addo to 2025 of John Mahama as well, and you will see the difference.
All right.
Because when we came to power, the same thing happens to us. We enjoy it, but one particular thing that we did at that time was free SHS. That was about our 9th or 10th month of our when we in power. Tell me what this government, his first 10 months or 11 months, something special that he has done. Nothing. You cannot point to me like anything. So, to end my this thing, quickly. I feel sorry for our brothers Nigerians for not qualifying for the World Cup.
Okay.
But when we did not qualify for the African Cup of Nations, they were laughing at us. But we are not going to laugh at them. Okay. But we wish them better luck next time.
Hello.
Over.
Yeah, I'm back on here.
Mr. F.
Mr. F, you.
Yeah, first point, me person me and say what to Ghana. Na what take care mu every and crying. We better do commerce. Na what to say Ghana. I had to set scrap yard. And near my go and feed near my. Just a near my tan. This is what I want. But be a wife. Ghana, why it says scrap yard? And this is for one sorry you na maneno ya say no. The intra your president oko outside Ghana, he talks big, which means some President Mahama Obeka was outside a big mood. Now obeduru fie dia nkoko nkete. Anyway, Mark say by training veterinary doctors be brave. Every electoral area so. But nipa ako training. Bebe chirang for sebesiere nkoko nkete.
Okay.
Me the president as a pa near metieno say no corredia. Me dana se pa.
Okay.
People say emancipation of African personality. What the two everybody black people all over the world. Yeah, Timia sorry, you know. Bisuswaba say near all can say. Some confirm etuko ama 500 excavators atimi ayera one de ordinary nsi ho say confirm say nkokwa nketenkete no ebeba so se be ya titru bronya brei chop bath wo bebe ya adwuma 24/7 na bia anya aduane di eno no mu no abayifo be nkunyi pa bio titru bronya brei esan say bebe nya nkokwa awe me da president Mahama sepa sa fi ye die sa abayifo be nya nkokwa awe a sene Mahama ekana ye president Mahama ekana abayifo be nkunyi pa bio me da na sepa so wadwene ye ho sa na me person bi say galamsey gold if one better Why to galamsey gold
ya say me na akobosu
o man yan sorry o Ghana for ade achi ade ansa yo na yen kasa na nya kasa keke ye de ano eka na mom bibiara Ghana for pese ye can we say Memfanto Nigeria must go. Adiachia ye asem foforo aka.
Okay.
Ye consistent. Ye ka asemwa ye niso. Enti no amanyofo ba fa ye took. Ehura bejo running second was ehura bejo pass so. Ye kaka adiachia ye you the free. The president Mahama so saka. Ye ndwene kwa chiri sa no mpese meka. Ye ni national policy bi a ye follow ye ba otiti sika ma ya na ya to aba ma no okodura bisa ho se sika odi ma no okofa na he eni say that president why are you MC for 5,000 say best bank multiply 7 bank go 35 na adwumayefo benya ketua eni ma civil servants say bia so ya bribe no Oko school, oko to 3,000 cities and sana wo buy admission to secondary school. Already yankopon. Yene Ghana ye ko.
F, ya da se papa. Nyami sha.
Me rawo, I am dancing.
Ya da se pa. What's up, you? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Go Francis you.
One.
Yeah.
Ghana, Ghana for ye ma me papa no nyina ye Ghana for.
Okay. Oh, Kofi Francis line no. Oh. All right. Hello.
Good morning, Van.
Oba yentio, I'm say Kofi Francis line na katinti. Obeba so.
Kofi Francis, yes, lo sabla. Me tie phone na. Omo sponsor ya na me chia wo mu Mr. Abi. Ejatufo, Dama boga me frawa me nyama me ntonka. Auntie Ama, Auntie Grace, Auntie Kwatima. Ya maame mu amoboa ye nyina ne ye papa no mo pese obeka busuadom hu a ya bie ye nsem etwen ma ne meme nyina ya kama bom ebre ne nti eva
yeah
eno obosomfo se ye ba ase ye bu ofu ene ye kasa ase ye bi woye mu ade na ye ne ye mu papa ye yi so abeka bi ena ye yi ntimi nka galam se asem bi enim go ase aka wo so maame bi enye ntimi mfa so mla enim go ase aka wo so obosomfo saa ya na wo mu a wo beka se over your dead body akufo aduntimi enye wo president no saa ya ni bi na we yi mu saa ya na wo mu na wo ka se wo fie toilet ani nsuo first in Ghana president akufo adu personal saa ya ni bi na wo mu wo ye ye mu saa ya na wo mu a wo kasa wo be so abaye propaganda se anti bi egu nanifo adwuma propaganda party saa ya ni bi na wo mu wo ye suye mu saa ya na wo mu na wo ka se me wo fie kraman wo ton a entimi se me ni mabusuafo no first few 2 words na wo kan saa ya ni bi na wo ye mu saa ya na wo mu abeka kire ma ni di kness se on Kenya nsasebo no saa ya ni bi na wo ye mu na wo mpo wo kasa mani patie wo ba de tu ye fo say ye me ye fine raising say enkrofo metie sika enso me ba de and do fie asem na aprokon no na wabosomfo no minim se ne mabone no mo sososo na namabosomfo papa ye nim wo mo ne de wo bonsoso wo bia party fanda edi moja eye senrecha esan live TV. Woman so will be woman want to be Gina radio so and now conference I say I can say we are free with you move some the Sanya man room so and your bed with you will move black beds. Woman some no woman so strong or beer one dear the chairman and this chairman on a modern self and minimum. We have to do everything, including sacrifice life, and then pay with some more, and then what was some force so. So I want me to say, what was some 400 year? What was so will be what they president, what UN, what did the picture got to one, then you are no tough one than the double, no Macobunco for close, no Mukum. What was from 400 year? What will rescue them, no Macquacham Quala? The almost was one. What big rescue them Quacham Quala, near Bonituo, I want a pencil, and then I will bosom for no, almost so. What was from 4 near my power, woman near my bonny almost was one said, Mr. Mahama Ken, and the budget page 143. Was say, war ye on one cano, wakwa yisika 1,158,000,000, and what they call Mahamake. Now, who ye a year, or they say charity. Abasi can a charity. President Kufa do you buy and war charity. Or Leslie, why is the fuck I cry a charity incubators? What is so will be the Abasi Kakusu? Yeah, come my young cat. President Kufuado pension ni pabegina so Kufuado via yan papa yo ye Kufuado via yan Kufuado via yan enso ya una de kro bia Kufuado avia amode avia baba betuja eno ni asese ne magi enso ya ba ye hu sankofa Mr. Mahama avia manua box fight we manua and they don't care say men kan wa bomsuo but they why we are na da bia pen kata che begina so Kufuado via ye ya kan say and never pakro na Kufuyi Joma me wia yo betimi akepi kwajimi nka wo kan grada afisu be ba be so na pampem to antimi nka and na galam say ya abroku ya Mr. Mahama resun tua and then ko ani ebeni wo so okosi 30,000 toilets no and then I want some for no support and teachers any nurses etifie na wabosom force so say the bia Mahama via yesika come police agents any party what they say officers for and your money we wabosom force so ya dey yan so ya be kan kure ye nim na nanoma wo mu ye tuma paboa Ghana enya wo wabosom for na wo mu so awudie enkola ewuo ministers ewuo any nipa ewuo no enya wo wabosom ni bi
break
na bro wo be kan pray do ya be ma mu ayem pray do se when ni say ya rasunsia wa nya wo wabosom no ya be hweso asua. Thank you.
Francis Yentio na yenko Master Joe ho
Van.
Yes.
Me say, yeah, Ghana, you only one Ghana. And Obi Ntiminya also your support. Now all setting on one agenda. Look, the Constitution of Ghana explicitly said President Biabeko 2 terms. You can't go more than 2. And I saw Obi tries to cut 3 terms. No, or price the basic Ghana. No, that President Obako you were the Hague. Because we will not allow it. We will not, even J.J. Rollins didn't do it.
Yeah.
And nobody can do it in Ghana.
Sure.
Because Ghanaians are democratic mindset said, yeah, me 2 terms, no call, right? So you don't, but you know what? I find it fascinating is that we have a government. I was on my Ghana move forward. But what's our budget for sanitary towers? Sanitary towers. Yeah. Do we have to look a third world country like Ghana? We cannot even produce that thing in Ghana. We're gonna import that towels for what? Sanitary towels. And then, are we so rich?
Sanitary pad.
As a towel, pad or towel, whatever they use it. Is you know what? We shouldn't be encouraging that. Look, we should be investing the money into infrastructure. A Jumani no. Also, by a 24-hour economy. That 24-hour economy is dead on arrival. Right. We've not seen anything. Look at the government machine. It's so expensive. It's worse than an Akufo-Addo cabinet. This is budget Jubilee House, About audit general and check you say how much are we spending? People are not saying it. But by a pandemic, you on quanta correlate, noma. We the opposition are not capitalizing on their bad decisions they are making for Ghanaians. But over propagandists, propaganda machine here, no more uses no. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Uncle Joe, ain't you?
Oh, Volunteer, good morning.
Morning, let's say.
Okay. Okay. I read I'm saying time home kakent my mentia my doctor Ghana and another thing can say Dr. Obaya or Bekasa that's in my Fred and another family Ken Smith and Nana Luton and I'm crum secretary possible for you I'm chair of Volunteer, last time Sansan Kroma Bekasa said former President Kufuor now affordable house and those.
Also 1 year family so yeah.
Was President former President Kufuor why yeah come papa what is about me and Kufuor ni ate send the west ya hono enya secretary what the why street names near the ade say why are you man about
and the oversight family so
I mean, that's it. Now, the second issue said the so-called neutrals and all bar. So, there be a because you Francis or you Sir Prince be a no or a Hase no. There be a we are say and you know. What is that? They say no. What say they say they were not allowed for your friend say President Mama. I am one of the propagandists living on. What you
say? Francis no your propaganda no your own.
Oh yes, I am propaganda. Okay. Don't listen to him.
Okay.
We are propagandist.
Okay.
And your friend say, I have a secret so and then will be good when you must papa.
Are they?
Now, interview now, your friend say, oh, he don't want it.
Oh, Jim.
And your friend say, and I mean, what doctor.
So no, okay, well, change the choice.
What you say? You went. Because now position to not just say, but reluctantly, not just what would you Dr. Mahmoud Baumia?
I want the Naka Yasoka.
Sanity,
none of the part,
You put on the factory bill so not to papas. Well, 1 month, Nana Fabi, with Fatami, and with the Maccabi, Yano. And I mean, last issue, I am said, Jamaica.
Oh, for become,
I am saying, I come back to be
next time, what's some of a actual?
I'm a training, I'm a training, why? My last one is a propaganda party, someone. I chrono in someone wanted to MPP forcing in Nano and then the correct. And the Americans are watching.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Obrin point you the corner na kwame
ho. No pay dia metia minu anu nyina na kwame nam kwa so ebre ne konti. Minu ama anu nyina na obi a metia obi a. Na anopa dia meto nyum kakra Bob Marley say emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
Okay.
But none ourselves can free our mind. I didn't think I make us asem way. Valentine, na areho say abaya wasiso. Na wakofa nyinsen aba na emma mpanyimfo ewofie. Omahu nia aba. Omo bisaye a menyim na emrantie no nso ofi won esoso ne ho na ayefe. Na nia etwa ye mu krampo ni se na emma mpanyimfo binim so omunim nia at least 4 months time na ebesi no. Omo ka no mo so sa man mpanyimfo support so aba ne ho na ayefe ye betwen. Na nyinsen no epia ni ehu ni adinti na make say yenim say ye dollar yi ebi ye nuanum NDC foi e de bom ho safo hine ebi no mo support to no obia nim say governor Addison ebeka say cedi no opese eba 7 cedis even 1 cedi to $1 kra obetimi aye na onim the consequences enti no onye sa the fundamentals are still weak.
Okay.
Nti say ye nuanum NDC aba no omo pompi ama IMF ni World Bank abe warn Ghana say nia mo ye no mo hwe na bi sia asem say ne beba still yenya nipa bi no omo to enwom ebo omo ba so say waya ade enti ni sen den ya ebepie
okay
ni eto sim yenu ye ka bibi say ni anom eto ebo say NDC for say inflation single digit movie if said the same IMF before ye be free aban mu no omo predict say on the average you know and near my idea to kwan mu no the inflation will be 11% on the average and when you strike it should be more less than that but ye me say who say ye nuanom NDC for no e dey na inflation about down sterilization now when you sterilize the economy obi anim say market 60 billion Ghana cedis akogu Ghana agogo World Bank sika ni system ni mu enti se sika ni system ni mu dia eni nipa enya sika nkoto niema enti no say people are not demanding goods there automatically no the inflation will go down and also ya warning mu say sterilizing the economy contractors for mun twa muka munye say munfa adwuma say maka mo budget no maka say over 149 to 150 days no next year ya mutu mon fa omo enti sa niema wenu nyina mo ye no wo president mama o dina simpio so kan say oba nursing teacher for no automatic every year be an automatic wo the same person no waba wo say next year on fa obia enti no you are lying to the people no bia so nim say Obonsam the father of all lies. And tis open lie to the people and yet they are lacking to ye papa Obonsam. Near Tosu Miansa. Oba Mahamake, one promises Ube Yisika free Ghana coffers. What's the Mahamake no one we are initiatives. And the other what you contract Ghana for. Nene, what be over 1 billion every Yesika, Sikano Krampono, revenue Krampono is not enough to do certain things. Nenti say sika na also de kwa mahama care no. Ye nuanom nurses for na teacher for na omo betina fi obi abɔ ne ba hoka a obetina fi amane maame ne papa hwɛ no. Enti say nkrofo no omo nye omobo. Say sika no ontimi mfa mfom ye mfom adwuma mu na omo so enya bibi endi. Ana say onfa say sika no enkon complete some of the agenda 111 hospitals no because hospitals see who compete here automatically nurses see omo benye adwuma ye.
All right.
Enti say nye nipa binum no omo beto nwom esim hama ya ade a nyinsen den ya
ebebi era so papa na kwa mi enti ne nko nini enso
yo ana pe me chiava oni obisia na ho so mu na mo ho ye
obi aho ye pa
yo me chia me sister ba ya we mini obin pa me chia o mini a kwa me sekam brajo me chonka shawa no pay and mommy na me sister ba ya me sister dache hema dickness nana ene ma o makanina also for David me so for me chia pa ano pay there enye efeni saying bibi din bia and say yina yin say me asem we dey bia me ka say obia obe na gen say odina kuma bibi joma mama mo ti no obenya kuma yare because this is a government that came to power with no policy and Ghanaians accepted them. Me yakwame ode nyabutreni amompa na 4 years 3 years kwana aka e wo hanya but adia also me no pay environment me room first of all omo comment be about any about buyer fundraising or fraying na yen kam moma ye money attacking na ye fundraising offer also for say no wa modi answer yeah no that radio we and no mama your voice because obi ti say me on so be share me no me voice out about na be yemi
okay
esa na obi be camera me move if you want to come on the radio and express myself so ya na me what to me
yes
if you ain't be I am part want to say radio went na hoda I'm telling you it's only say one day if you say the lose video because I be a part of my life
okay
if you ain't me value radio no if you make sure say be existing you say The second my campaign on Fred was surface cabra, all the Bama Fabra from my guy. Now attacking as all your campaign, whatever it is.
Okay.
The next and major issue I make also a Mahama a second coming. Me see my candidate several times on this radio. Ma Obia in your worry. Because this thing will never and can never happen in Ghana. No matter the problem, even Yesu Christ will show back. No, because Mahama for second term, it's not going to work. You see, out of the 35 million population, no, almost 16 million. I know quite a platform who are 11 million pay. 11 million pay, and a politician. So, do you know why anybody bring any money in some politics in Ghana? Because of this corruption attitude and self grabbing attitude. It's because we bring before and almost find your politics.
Okay.
It's Mahama, one of the catch say, we will break rules, no work or second term.
That's just third term, now, okay.
Third term, I be a bit sick Ghana, no, a bit shocking. There are so many people who are quiet, they don't like our politics because of the way we go about it. That doesn't mean they don't like their nation.
Okay.
And the second thing I mean, we say, Omo President Mahama radio. And then Papa Dina Mahama here this time and to more President radio. Mahama has just been in power less than 1 year. Nothing, no more calling Mahama to come again. Say, are you getting something? Friend is saying juicy in the corner there, and I'm more enjoying my friend Mahama view nana. Because it's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
But I can assure each and every one, Mahama can never go on a third term. Our constitution doesn't allow, a referendum would not allow Mahama to go for his third term. And I'm making an appeal. Get connected. All the regions are getting connected.
All right.
Connected.
Yeah, that's about Nana Kwame Sudiano. Nini.
Hello, Val.
Yeah, you heard it loud and clear.
Why are they panicking?
No, they are saying that there's a modus operandi of the presidents that he want to vie for the third term. People are calling for his client to go for a third term. Do you side with that modus operandi from the presidency?
Valentine, where are they getting it? Propaganda. Look, Eval, are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
Look, John Mama legacy will make Ghanaians to vote for NDC. That's it. His legacy, the legacy that is going to leave, will make Ghanaians to vote for any candidate who comes on the ticket of NDC. So I don't know why it's too early for people to think about all these things.
But Duncan Williams had, during his sermon, he said something like that. And he's a senior pastor. How can you be saying this? Because it brings kind of explosions for people to have different thinking. Why you should be cautious with these things? Because you are saying you should go, you can see that you can go for a third term. Meanwhile, the constitution is enshrined for 2 terms. So how do you have to do that?
You see?
So we have to condemn it. You have to condemn it.
The pastors are moving out of their calling. They are deraying from their calling, like my boss Aqua David is doing. Aqua David, he's moving out of his calling.
You are going to find problem.
No. It should be in his lane, because I listened to him one time. He's preaching nicely.
Okay.
Because politics is not straightforward game.
Okay.
So when you are in politics, you say some things. If somebody is listening to you, say, "Is this man the pastor or what?" You say, "Please." So you should stay in his lane and pray.
So for you, Aqua David should not be doing politics.
No, he should pray for both parties. He should pray for Ghana, for everything that we want to do to come to pass. That is what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
But he's siding he's on one side. No. Aqua David, stop it. You are a pastor. Don't involve yourself in politics. Evanta, let me go to my next one.
Yeah, quickly.
Nana Emisa, update yourself, please. You look as if, and when you come, you talk. Even some of us, we don't hear what you're talking about. Please, try and make sure you relax your talking and update yourself with what is going on in Ghana. And Valentine, high cost in economics, there's a high cost of living. brings what? It's a high cost of living, bring low standard of living.
Okay.
In the NPP regime, this happened. But in our regime, we say low cost of living, high standard of living. Ghanaians are going to be happy. Look, the people in part of Group B and Group C, they are going to enjoy. Look, now the tax has been moved to those people, because before the tax was on the poor people, on part of Group B and Group C. Now it has gone to. Now the tax has gone to the opposite side.
Okay.
That's why they're crying. You see, they come on air, they cry. Valentine, we are delivering. We are delivering.
All right.
In all sectors, you see about the budget, Valentine. You see the budget.
Quickly.
All the areas, all the institutions have got their share. So I want them to come and criticize the institutions that are not using their shares to do the proper job. That is what if me. I put an eye on a lot of areas, a lot of institutions. So if they are not doing it, I'll question. You understand what I mean, Valentine?
Okay. All right.
So and this let me tell you see, Lee is saying that John Mama wife imported the parts, the school children parts into the country. Has he got a proof? Next time he's coming, to bring a proof. This time, when you say something on air, I will ask you to come out with a proof. With all due respect, I'll ask you to come. And the vice president, anybody who comes and said they haven't heard of the vice president, please, with all due respect, ask them, what do they want the vice president to do? Ask them. Yeah. And my last one is Valentine.
Yeah.
The mines have been saturated. MPP mines have been saturated with propaganda.
All right.
Look,
I hear you.
And now their brains, their minds and brains have been coagulated.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Valentine.
Nana, and you?
The chief letter writer, my sisters, Nina, Bataya, Kasama, Fufonia, Faso, and a friend day, Nana Kwame, Master David, cousin Fred in your BRT, Jews Michano. Only Mr. COVID, no, Nipa 250,000 new Kroma.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Quarter of a million.
And about, I think last year, started that investigation. So, if you could recall, Boris Johnson was called for a committee that was set up.
Yeah.
For that event. So
I mean, I'm sorry, but so almost can. I'm
yeah.
Almost 23,000. Avoided. But in the we are. Friday day. Single digits need what friend say CD appreciation at the expense of your reserves and what friend I sounds reflective in citizens' life and ordinary person life, and for so I just would drink fat baby educated I could and I saw no better my Becky Kawi and then I've been porn no all can rearing for food and jobs. I am all animals are used for meat, right? All types of meat will chrono. Any and cook on kitchen my and cook pet for meat, And Munia and a only pack 1 my year rearing for food and jobs in cook on kitchen. Or one or what bigger picture and a mindset. Ye be sad. Farm roads and so Nadriani and calf a farms, no. And no farm roads, and they say, I say, now a farmer's need aka farms. One and no one knowledge and skills to govern. I mean, important exports na bank guarantee, na then the Yaki Caninia, Bomu, na high debts and deficit. And I know no so very strong growing economy plus reserves. One and no one knowledge and no what skills to govern. Share and 3 days ago, na many farmer be kasa. Only farmer is go NDC new. Or catch me say this year the yields no the harvest no. Unya half sika unya MP per brand so. Ain't not say Ejuma is the same Ejuma no you. The same use no nya you. Is unya sika half less than time MPP was so. unyaye. Na chese then I see or ye poorer. So what I say? It goes to confirm say Ghana for muntie me na munsentie me biem. It goes to confirm say NDC ba bema city ordinary citizen who be ye poorer. Who be do savings? He said no matter your savings no I cost say no. I could flushing it down the toilet, With savings, sa pepe na also a very ripple effect on you. So we be do with savings because all my dream, buy a sick at the no say no. Into the ripple effect in the test, also who bet you while you sick at the who be who we are be do get would you get any we are over asset. In kind, make it a man, me grow up a waterma. Me who water she no suni a labadi, me who no more nano de assassinate to our could see time my rolling say buy a baby mine, a muddy call high indebted poor country, and I most started a more time weighing. And as I see, I should me a make a happy work. A mining towns in class in the Abacono, now if he obey them see NDC near a banner and for 4 years to me, ma a baby mine no my here for MPP are by bar, my nim, my ye schools the air call to say a university, I want a quarter salary war Ghana say 7%, go my 50%. So what I say, what Friday there's almost pressing your post school near and let us say a British gap, and so NDC and pets and money near. Into medium man in the Ghana for me catch them say. Yeah, Coco to a bar. Mama MPP flag bearership no. Move voting my daughter Baumia. Now Omombra and I time it does near Cotuaba 2028. I am vote to Emma MPP. Number 4 on mine no omuye na me de manu si no me catch am say asofo binu omon dom nkasa omomba ba ya nkasa oma wo omu tumi no omoda inti so wan dwen ne ba ho omo tumi ne ba da wo a wo ya Ghana ni no ba dwen ho ana inti imbrena so wo koto aba dwen wan kasa ho na dwen wo no wo mba dachi na to abapa na batu wo wo susa so Valentine da
na nso de na yemfa be 2 more course you wrap up. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, Marcus, you.
And then I mean, and then I watch it. This is the way you over
wow, shot.
Why are they? All the time, and I always say, between your way on your boy of one so depending on the kind of class, no depend no yet, but who are you about why are they?
Okay.
And you market. Valentine.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll buy, I said, Obeka. Galamsi as a Rebecca or Kilbuta Rebecca and now with three. Yes, this is it. Now the Valentine. Because I sister that near India, and you're doing the video group. You will invite this guy, and it's normal. Actually, and the India, but the back community one, they are very advanced because community depends for whom.
Okay.
I am found by a community by an about the party. Yes, I maybe me all this room here, Udi America. The number of two things they were told they are making it. When the ministers are the Diaspora, Valentine. One French Home Secretary, then we are to fucking.
Okay, Shabana.
Shabani, so video. What will be say, Valentine? Internet will change the game for the internet, change the game, no. So after the no, I used to tell me about Papa, my transit 6 o'clock in the TV, I don't think I always encourage people to. I mean, I have been painted some free for. I research myself. Okay. One of the video be a popular on internet, so I don't know call it for ambulance. So one with that video.
Yeah,
I never go here.
And no a double standard no player.
I never go. Labour Party says they're finished.
Oh yeah.
They're finished. People are going against Labour Party. They're finished now. Can't stop my check. I mean, you don't be doing it. So
no, so over general election, next general election.
Oh, do you go? Who are some American no but another 20 cents of
go for him be call it say
Because say no, what we say Valentine, if you are so you have to have principle as a human.
No correct.
What we say what you mean some me and I mean that will be back and with you. They want the principle and they don't believe. I don't know. Say no, I say only you be because the Home Secretary or you say also basically asylum seeker. Are you okay?
And I make us say when you keep trending on the immigration issues, their policies are there already. So what is the enhancement? How just apply the laws? I don't get them.
Green Party.
Niger Farage. Green. Okay.
Or say, some member can already. So I'm saying something people don't want to hear. Okay? Instead of someone best standing up for good, against Farage, I would rather go as after Farage voters. Farage go for one man, 2 or 1 free, and nobody had the only person control, but there's one because Valentine, I know immigration is good for this country. But you know, me, I me try the idea for boys here. I sometimes I cry because boys a woman, no found 1 year segment, almost bad.
Okay.
Now when the Valentine with the Manusi, quickly. That's baby. I'm sorry, I can't some people don't really get it, but they make their own conclusion. Valentine, I'm saying assembly already so you're taboo. And because the guy has someone near Kano. And then the style of government, the basics on the appeal. The new or the sister chrono, I don't know near Kama, be bad.
Burkina. But then I make a treason. So yes, a treason because I'm running.
There's difference between Adiobi and Mete and the style of the two different.
WTOT. Who follow me? Chrome how was soon. I'm been an hour cancer will be a cocasa wire double standard. But the point is that there's due diligence. I had ye BBR. It is a one way so geni. Now, per se, to an among be so person bo maya. BB and so quite. Constitution here clear. So, but to me, a cry you are tired. No one could join it, and I will say, Yen Twaba. We win, I may win. We lose, I will lose. But so bet transu. Now, as a what can't focus about was a mayade papano. And it has nothing to do with the law. The law is the law. Hinty will say, I actually don't call ICC. Quickly, 9:40.
Okay, I mean, up at the Nipa 18 and I'm following one. As someone who can journalists will be silent, there be another one answer many times. Or say at the appropriate time, or to me, I'm a corona sabbath to my person.
So Obico in the
quickly. In the history of life, my mental knowledge, my mental Kruma, but who will lead the our Africa in the history of life, the whole world, black people all over the world. And then
because you say Yenti maybe asinti na yes so sad way so because Marcus who has he say maybe so before you go who has he say na say conservative ni bi su ko eku no do bet na so sisi a ye be fa ne sen
okay also want to some question mamia who should na some now can Valentine and no man and they see what back in Faso na ya na nge
enu de metia say enu tin e wa abato no enu tin e wa abato dia NDC was we no mu ka sansem ne ka trom say sansem ne hu hia me ye nto aba ye to aba yi enye no ma ba yi o ma mfa ku no de ba ye to aba e no mo ba ye which is perfect
that assembly no
there you for 2 more calls and wrap up. Hello. Yeah, mommy yentio.
Oh, Mira, I am a yapa. Must start the program. I'm back class. Maya, I am a bia mebasi. Better move it, master. You know, I come one day. Now, just started a program. You want it? Yeah, we are more near Marathon.
I just wafra you ya foul. Until no ma foul no. Until you casa dentio.
Oh, me bibiaka. I sani no work as I said. I didn't see any baby panicking. Swati chroma. Until which you for a ticket and in with me, Nisika or no. Na nipa o da bia ba wa de pa wo be ka nsema hu ni fa so hwe de ga na ekeka ko hwe ne ga na ekeka ko ai mo ya mo hwe YouTube me de YouTube ana me hwe nipa mcho bebere mo be hu 40 farm kase ko 40 farm kase mama ye me ka kuro no na mo bie YouTube bie mo be hu anya 40 nkoko wa ye kuma 40 farm kase pa na adan so si aya toilet ni mo so adan de council wo no so ubesi dan ya city value aba na mo echi aba na president de mani pe nyina be so be ansa de ehunu na de na sabe de nyina ni wo no bi be president na tie finish yo se so Ghana government onye public toilet reviews na de na ka dware ani toilet TV wa bonte ni saban no ne bi Ntimi le matama no.
Ati mommy ya say.
Owo ne butia po ogan lo dwin won wa. Ko me try me ka say why they panicking. Go to me the cancer akura.
Ati.
Bye bye.
Mama ta yen fa na yen pon.
Yo, my sister me da pa. A friend in them.
Oh no, see yen fi radio ndu no e ka ya. Dem mami no see. Awo nye de fa obi o. Mami o ka say.
Demi mami no okay.
Osi we bana be hwe mebufu na ebe keka nsem.
Me da se. Well, a man can answer. Nenyima. The spirit of Galamsey is ruling Ghana. Galamsey nisun ono no Ghana.
Okay.
His spiritual leaders can't pray for President Mahama to stop Galamsey. Ghana will face major trouble. Now, when you may be Biara, away we are some spiritual man. Spiritual.
Okay.
It's now. I feel Ghana Nankasa, Gold Coast Nankasa, was Shasan, was the spirit, no, was just started by King Kakwaka. A first independence rebels was the spirit and was just started by Kwame Nkrumah. By the Muncrophone, so. Saying their spirit is working now. And Chembaka Day, a binum was politically 20,000 acres of land. Their intention is to wipe that area off. But in Yamenso, the spirit is working one bit.
Mamata, when you begin to be saying these things, do you have evidence of what you are saying?
Yes.
Where is your 100%. Evidence? Because now Ni is saying that anything you say, you must have a proof. Your proof of evidence. What is your? Because last time, Mamata, listen. Last time I asked you, Mamata, listen. We don't do.
I'm not telling you.
Now listen. I'm telling you that we don't do politics with emotions, and sometimes vindictiveness. It should be something that you should be able to do away with it. Because the point is that. When you are saying now there's that now in this no listen. Let me give you one tuition before you go. In this administration, the hub that they were establishing in the Western region, the administration has carried it on. They are continuing the very thing the previous government did. So where lies your accusations and argument?
Okay, thank you very much for that.
So don't do that.
Because of the hub and Eleven, a binum some of the lot of the party they don't know. They were going to buy 20,000 acres.
Nobody would do that.
They were going to buy even 40,000.
No. Mamata, listen. The point is that when you come no Mamata, because accusation there, Mamata. Okay. Mamata because Mamata they be also creating controversy. Why would you